Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 12 of Planescape. In the last episode, you guys finished your business at Excelsior, uh, chasing away the night hag Uncle Longtooth in order to prevent the kidnappings of more people, and began to make your way toward the gate town of Faunel before a slight hiccup in your plans happened, and you came under the care of of a little baby dragon who was being captured and chased by a mean old witch. And then half the party wanted to kill the dragon, and the other half of the party was like, "Let's help the dragon." And it caused a little bit of inter-party conflict. So the decision was made to drop the dragon back off at home, and the castle began to change course toward the mausoleum of Chronepsis, where all time dragons come from. So, as we pick up with that, we have a number of days before we reach the mausoleum.
Faunel.
Mausoleum.
The castle changed course to the mausoleum, so that's where you're going. Unless you want to change it again at some point.
I feel like we should change it back to Faunel.
Well, I already set the course.
Yeah, Silver Fox, are you really committed to running this mausoleum thing right now?
It's all up to Silver Fox.
I want to get rid of this dragon as soon as we can.
Yeah,
And
but we can.
I thought you guys wanted to help him out as soon as you could too.
He didn't seem to be
Since
in a rush.
we know
He just wants
exactly,
to go home.
I guess he
I'm
didn't say he was in a
I'm
rush.
down to drop him off and then leave because I'm not leaving the castle.
I mean, is it really that big of an issue for us? We got a
You know,
giant
we're
walking
not just
path.
dropping
It's up to-
him off.
It's up to how long you wish to continue.
I think we have a greater issue that we need to deal with, and so I think going to Faunel and Sylvania first, and then the mausoleum's at the end of that. If we go to the mausoleum first, we'll have to backtrack to Faunel and Sylvania.
We have to go to Glorium as well.
But
So,
yeah, but the mausoleum is at the end
Faunel-
of Sylvania.
So Faunel, Sylvania, Mausoleum, Glorium are all on the way around this map.
So you guys want to hit Faunel. So what I'm hearing is we want to hit Faunel first.
Well, I don't know what
Fox,
the
how do you feel
urgency
about
is. What's the urgency to deal with this baby dragon when we
He
have
hates
bigger
the
problems?
dragon. He doesn't want it to be
Yeah,
around. This is the.
It's just Silver Fox being a whiner.
Well, I
True.
don't care about this dragon one way or the other. If he doesn't want it around, I thought we could learn something from it because it's a creature that lives in these lands, and maybe we can learn something from it. But
I'm just
I don't
a
know.
baby, and I don't know anything.
Oh, you be quiet. The adults are talking. Look, okay. These creatures, these dragons, these are creatures out of a fairy book in my world. I don't have any understanding or knowledge of them being real. This little thing is a creature, whether it lives or dies. I don't care one way or the other, except that it almost killed me. So it's clearly powerful enough, even in its current form, to do damage. I want to survive long enough to go home. I'm assuming we all do. If we can learn something from this creature, then let's learn it. If we can't, then we either let it go or kill it.
But we're gonna take it home. But why not do what we were already doing before first?
Because Silver Fox may not want it to travel with us.
Don't trust him.
What's the threat of this creature, Silver Fox?
If only you knew. It looks nice and innocent now, but it'll grow into a monster. Especially if we give it to its own kind to raise.
Well, then what do you want to do with it? It's not a threat to us right now.
I'll beg to differ. I was hit with that blast from its breath just as much as you were. We have the numbers to kill it, but some of us are just a wee bit hesitant to fire an arrow at the thing.
You're the one that was trying to kill it.
Aye,
Well,
to protect our group, because it can bring nothing but evil and pain.
It's been nice to me.
It's a little baby.
it's a little
Castan.
baby that. Yeah.
Little
no,
baby now, but with one claw it can kill you in your sleep.
I don't think you'd do that, and I just like pat it on the head.
Then what's worth keeping it?
We're not keeping it. We're taking him home.
Just after
Sounds
we...
like you want to go to Faunel first, but keep it around.
That thing flew in here.
Kill us.
If it flew in here, it can fly away. We don't need this to get us off track on our quest.
Little buddy would even help us, right? And I like pat it on the head.
I mean, I can do whatever.
I say we can't let it go. We either kill it or give it what it wants.
Well, it wants to come with us, so like, I'm just saying, right? We could just
be our
take it.
Well,
No, stop
We'll
putting
walk
words
it
in
in
my
the
mouth.
tower,
Oh,
have Zathir watch over it, make sure it doesn't escape and do naughty evil things.
I'm considering
what's the benefit of keeping it?
it.
So it doesn't escape and wreak havoc on the rest of the world.
It's clearly very strong. It could help us with any fights we have in Faunel, Sylvania.
You see,
Or
it
as
could
we
be.
discussed.
You're saying it could be an ally.
Yeah, at least temporarily. We are taking care of it. Like,
And what assurance do we have that this thing is going to be on our side?
He's my friend.
yeah,
I
he's just a little
promise
guy.
not to kill you.
Dragons we can strike a deal with.
He's just
Perhaps
a little guy.
if it
That's
decides to guard our tower while we're gone, and we give it what it wants, we can have a bargain.
I'm fine with that. Let's just keep it as a mini ally temporarily.
These vile creatures like bargains, don't they? And he kind of glares at the dragon.
I don't know what you're talking about, mister.
Yeah, the racism is crazy.
I'm sure you don't.
You're kind of a problem.
You're kind of the
I'm the problem.
All right, we need to come to an agreement. If this thing's going to stay with us, it has to be assured of its own safety, or it's going to unleash that breath weapon on us again.
Yeah.
So
I'm
we
saying
have
we
to.
take it to Faunel. That's my vote.
Well, do we have a
Please
claim
do.
on this creature? Is this creature a pet? Is this
We don't have a
creature
claim.
its own
Not
creature?
a pet.
It could
Reedy's
leave
our
whenever it
friend.
wants to.
An ally.
I'm just lost and I want to go home.
Yeah.
I say we keep it as a prisoner until we can take it home.
Could you
Uh,
stop with the...
If
Here's
that's
the
really
problem.
what we want to do.
Here's the problem with
We can't
prisoners.
let it go.
Prisoners want to escape. Prisoners want to kill their jailers. That may not be the best way to make
He's
this
not.
thing.
He's
an
staying
enemy.
voluntarily. He doesn't need to be a
I know.
prisoner. He's
not
literally
being-
just hanging out with us. Like, let's
He could
just start
fly away
going.
anytime he wants, right?
Yeah, okay, can we redirect to Faunel?
I don't want to go out there.
Yeah,
There's mean people out there. There are people who caught me and threw me in cages and wanted experiments on me.
We'll protect him. We'll protect
Well,
you, but
this is
you
kind of
gotta
what
come
I
with
was.
us.
We'll protect him. We just have our own business we also have to do.
Yeah, so he's
All
coming
right. All right then. I suggest
Yeah.
this:
You're on thin ice, dragon.
Dresden and Lucy, put this creature under your protection. I won't violate that. You're a member of our party. But if this creature betrays us and becomes an enemy, I'll slay it myself. But if it's under your protection, both of you, if you're claiming this creature, then you're responsible for it. Feeding it, talking to it, dealing with it.
I'm gonna
Because
turn in
Silver Fox
high five Lucy.
shouldn't be around Silver Fox. He doesn't want it. So if you're gonna put it under your protection, then that's fine with me. But it better be under your control from now on, because if it isn't, I'm gonna end it myself. I don't need this kind of complication when I'm trying to get back home.
I'm gonna turn to Lucy and just be like, yes, Dad's letting us keep it, and then high five her.
And we high five her, like jumping up and down, like
Yeah, dude, like super hype for some 5-year-olds who got a first
But that
puppy.
only works, Silver Fox, if you agree to this pact for now, until
I'm gonna
something
like pull
better
out my
comes along.
spear and like look at Silver Fox like the best I can to look intimidating.
Yeah, I summoned my psychic blades.
Like, yeah. Don't
Well,
get
now
to
it's a
me and my
threat.
puppy, dude.
Fucking
That's
kill you.
not-
I sneer at you
Whoa,
with my dragon eye.
whoa, no threatening motions here. Silver Fox has to agree.
It's not a threat. It's under
There-
protection.
there
I'm
has to-
sure
It's not a
Silver
threat,
Fox
it's a
would love
promise.
To agree, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
No.
Um,
Whoa.
I reach into my costume bag and I pull out a little bard collar, like in my token, and I put a matching collar on Rini.
A collar.
It's like the frilly bard collar.
Look,
Okay.
I don't know how it works in your world, Silver Fox. In my world, a free man can lay claim to a wild animal and make it his if he can tame it. But the agreement is that it doesn't become a threat to innocent people. So that's what I'm going on here. If they agree to take care of this creature and it's under their control, then I'll accept that for now. But you have to be willing to agree to that as well. That at least for
I'm willing. If they can keep a leash on that beast so it doesn't betray us along our way, then I'm fine. As long as we get to take it to its family, I'm happy with that.
Okay,
All right then.
so
Redirect
let's
to
reroute to
Faunel,
Faunel.
please. Yes.
Okay.
Say there! Cancel that, we're going to Faunel.
Okay.
Decision will be the death of you someday. Castle begins to shift again. So do the Outlands.
Not afraid of pain.
Okay.
I've suffered enough in life, death would be nothing in comparison.
Well, so says you, who has no experience of what a death truly means in the Outlands. But I suppose if you're that keen on finding out, who am I to stop you? So the castle
Hey,
begins
that's
to the castle begins to move and change its course once again, routing itself
I'll
back to
jump down
Faunel.
the throat of a dragon if it means it'll choke on my bones.
Wow.
On the journey, there's like a montage of Dresden and Lucy doing like little kid games.
feeding
with
like
Rini.
feeding it applesauce.
Or like eating it applesauce and like playing hopscotch.
Oh, God, yeah. I'm just like running around with the puppy.
Or playing
dragon.
peekaboo.
Absolutely.
Keeping it.
Yeah.
Okay. How to read and write.
The terror the first time we have to clean up its poop.
Yeah, not so nice, is it? Cleaning up dragon
Right.
poop.
I'm gonna throw. Can I throw it at
Actually,
Silver
well,
Fox?
the
I would like
Drake
to throw
animal
it at
bonding
Silver
montage.
Fox.
It's actually-
Playing checkers.
It's actually not that bad
Patient.
because as a time dragon, Rini can just age the poop into oblivion and call it good.
Well,
There we go. Yeah, suck it, Silver Fox.
He does that for us the
He
second
does
time.
that-
The first time I have to use Mage Hand to
He
clean it.
does that, and like during this happy montage, Silver Fox is just like in the background, like sneering and glaring and like fucking taking the shit out, and
Just pissed off.
yeah, just pissed off.
Okay. Wouldn't it be nice? Okay. So as the montage happens, you're passing a couple of interesting landmarks as you kind of make your way around to the outskirts of Flowering Hill, because you're not allowed into Flowering Hill with a giant walking castle. Flowering Hill, by the way, is a small community, and when I say that, I mean that literally and figuratively, because Flowering Hill is essentially the Shire in the Outlands. It's a community of halflings that live and breathe farming and harmony with nature. Between the taming of nature and the wildness of nature. So it's literally just the Shire. The problem with that is that their god lives there, so you can't like step on their shit. So the castle's like, I'm gonna move around and go this way. Yeah, a minor halfling god lives in Flowering Hill and keeps steward.
His name is Samwise Gamgee.
I was waiting.
No, her name is stupider than that, unfortunately.
Damn wise god.
It's
Pippi Thor stockings.
No, it's fucking Tom Bombadil.
No, what's
It
the
is,
halfling name
The
Uh,
halfling god.
Sheila
name.
Perry Royal.
Oh
Yeah,
God,
is
halfling
the-
naming
the
conventions
I'm
are
god
glad
is-
we're missing it.
Yeah. The
Perry
goddess of
Royal?
don't step on my apple orchard. But
All
it
right.
doesn't take too overly long. It takes
Apparently
however
we-
much I said, like 2 weeks or something, 10 days.
Apparently, we entered the savannah somehow, according to the map.
Well,
That's
Faunel,
not accurate.
just so you're aware, Faunel is a mishmash of different biomes, all thrust together because Faunel's gate leads to the Beastlands. So there are all manner of wild animals here of every shape, size, and biome that live in Faunel and hang out there. So a savanna is actually not super far-fetched. It's when you walk through passes of polar ice that you're like, oh, this is kind of weird.
The fucking polar bear.
Yeah.
The San Diego Zoo out here.
Yeah, it's like the San Diego Zoo, except none of
I was gonna
the
say.
animals are in
Savannah.
cages.
Okay.
It's like the San Diego Zoo.
but none of the.
I want to see the elephants.
Oh, you'll see one. Okay, so moving on.
Uh-oh.
Let me go up there real quick. Sorry, Gloria. We don't want
Yeah, I'm hoping this place is a little bit more chaotic than fucking Excelsior.
Yeah, we'll see.
Excelsior was a more like Excelsior boar, am I right?
You fought a hag. It's fine. You decided to go on the upper route, which has none of the chaotic stuff. So that's your decision.
Yeah. I mean, we would have. I mean, I think I don't know.
You'll get to the more
Let's
chaotic
go to
stuff
fucking
as you
Torch.
make your way around the clock here.
Didn't we say wasn't someone from Torch?
What
what
no,
was
you
it?
arrived
Someone was-
close to Torch when you exited the portal into the Outlands for the first time.
Where was the witch
Right.
from? Didn't she say she bought it at the rib cage?
She
the
bought it
dragon
at
Yes.
yeah, she bought the
Yes.
dragon at Ribcage, but she lives in Sigil somewhere.
Somewhere.
I mean, I know where she lives, but you guys don't know. where
Okay, I'm gonna I'm studying up on Faunel in the library.
Sure. There's only like really general information.
What about the Beastlands?
Yeah, the Beastlands is like it's a nature of pure untamed wild nature. It's like where all the animals go when they die. It's an
Right.
animal afterlife and it's a hunter's paradise. The only
Right.
problem is you can only enter if you hunt for the right reasons. Hunting for sport is not allowed in the Beastlands. Hunting for sustenance is.
Good thing I only hunt to feed me and my dragon friend.
Camp Greenbrier.
Yeah.
Is
Camp-
where travelers gather. We might want to start there.
I was just gonna say. So as you guys are kind of approaching Faunel, in general, you kind of you have to park your castle and walk part of the way. But as you do, like the calls of the wildlife echo through a region where varied types of wildernesses meet. Forests, savannas, rocky deserts, mangrove swamps, tundras, and more form a wild patchwork. A faint ribbon of smoke leads to a collection of temporary structures that form a modest trading camp amid a sparse woodland. As you draw closer, the eyes of your Mimir begin to glow green.
Oh, what you got to say, Mimi? And he
Maybe.
throws them in the air.
Gate
Oh, wait,
Town
I forgot-
detected.
What
That's
detective?
right. You don't really
Great
have
time.
anything to say when your eyes glow. It means we're getting close.
Aye.
Okay. So the gate.
It's close by.
Wait, are we in the gate town?
You can be if you want to. I was describing your approach to Camp Greenbrier.
The gate is in
Greenbrier,
is in the ruins of the old city.
Mhm.
There's a stone statue and a pool of water.
Okay, well, let's park the castle outside because I don't want
Let's
people
find some
noticing us
parking.
walking up in a giant walking castle. So let's park the castle like a decent bit away and walk.
Out in the savannah there. Cross the river
That's
and
about-
then walk into the city.
Let's park it in the flattest land we can. We don't have to walk up hills to get there.
Somewhere maybe west of the city.
Well, the Camp Greenbrier is in the in the sparse wood. So as you guys approach the camp town, you're not taking Rini with you, I'm assuming. Zathir's watching after the dragon while you're doing stuff.
Wait, are we in?
Does Zathir like the dragon?
Zathir is indifferent to the dragon.
How does the dragon feel about Zathir?
Rini just likes that no one, that Zathir doesn't want to kill her.
Alright, well, Lucy, do you think we've like built enough of a relationship with this dragon yet for it to like come hang out with us, or should we like leave it?
No, we don't. We can't predict what the. We've never been to this place.
When was the last time Dresden tried to predict something? When was the last time Dresden planned ahead? Because I can't remember.
Never.
Exactly. Consequences are not a thing, so we're gonna let's. I'm gonna let Lucy make the decision on this one.
Me and Reedy walk out, and I have enough accessories on Reedy that it's like visibly clear that I'm trying to dress him up like me.
Her or him?
Her.
Her.
Rini's a she.
And how big is Rini?
Rini is about the size of a husky.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's like dressing up a husky in bard clothes. Which, by the way, Rini has been constantly trying to take off in bard clothes, like all the time. It's not trying. It's like you're trying to accessorize Rini. Rini's like, I'm not a dog. Stop it.
And I think she should come with us
I think that's a mistake.
Have it.
if she wants to.
I don't want to
Rini.
die. Let's put it that way.
Well, none of us do either.
Wait, what did Rini say?
I don't want to die.
Listen, let's not do anything to. We don't know what this place is. We don't know anything about this place. We don't know whether Rini would be welcomed or slain on sight. Why
That's
don't we
fair.
leave
I'm
this
just like-
thing?
Wow, you guys are such cowards. Okay, Rini, we'll leave you here, and then I'm just gonna start. Like, I'm gonna turn around. Because the dragon can fly. I have full faith that it can get back in.
Okay, bye. You guys have fun.
And I'm gonna, as soon
Hi,
as Rini's gone, I'm gonna turn to Lucy and be like, I didn't know we got the wussy dragon.
Oh no!
Yeah.
He's just a little guy.
You're not as battle hardened and badass as Glint is, am I right?
Fuck up, Silver Fox.
I'm gonna be riding Glint into Faunel.
No, that again. Okay, fine.
I'm gonna turn to Silver Fox and just be like, dude, you're scared of that? Like,
Oh, I'm not scared of it.
sounds like it to me.
I'll kill it right now.
That's because you're scared of it.
Oh, and I guess you're not scared of anything, Mr. Stinky Drow.
He
No,
did
not
walk
really.
right up to a hag with like zero concerns. I
Bad
mean,
things don't happen to me.
Okay.
You just haven't met a dragon that
May I remind you that you
should
rolled a
be
4.
scared of yet.
Yep. What do you mean? I know Kava.
Who, by the way, none of you have seen for about the last
Hey, wait,
5 days.
Where is that scaly little lass?
I don't
I
know.
think she's taking a nap.
It's a really long nap.
She'll be
I
there
don't-
just in case.
Oh, what if she's watching
Rainy
the
needs
dragon?
her.
It's
That's
Kava,
right,
dragon
she's
that won't be
watching the
coming with us.
dragon.
Kava turns into Snow White, just like face up in a casket with a bunch of flowers around her.
Kava's sleeping.
All snuggled up with the mummy.
No, Kava poofs away at some point, but none of you notice.
All right.
I'm sure she'd turn up somewhere.
Okay. So
Are we in Greenbrier?
yeah. So as you're kind of approaching the campsite, you're like approaching the entrance to it, and you hear this this voice call to you from a tree up above you. It says, "Hello, travelers."
Oh Jesus!
Hello,
It's Rini's
Mr.
uncle.
Voice.
Is that you, Droopy?
No, it's not. There is a ironically energetic giant sloth wearing a bracelet of claws and feathers. The creature dangles from a nearby tree and waves a 3-clawed paw at you. Fresh faces are always welcome in Camp Greenbrier.
Your
I
bracelet
know.
is fabulous.
Okay.
This is an eldritch god for sure.
What's your name?
Oh, nice to meet you. My name is Razak, and I'm kind of a messenger here in the camp in between all the animals.
Oh, wonderful. You got any messages for some new travelers?
Nope. Other than saying hello.
All right. Well, we're looking for the gate of this city. Can you tell us where it is?
Well, the gate's right in front of you if you want to go through to the camp. If you're talking about the portal to the Beastlands, well, I can show you there as well.
Yes, that's where we're going.
Sure. I have no qualms with this. By the way, what are all your names?
Silver Fox.
I'm Lucy Latley.
I'm just gonna look at him funny, but not say anything.
I am
That's
Daramar.
Daniel, go look at the window. Sorry.
There's a squirrel.
What? Oh my god.
Distraction.
Distracted.
Sorry, there's like a lifted Hummer limo.
It was a fucking one of those Hummer limos.
Yeah. Wow.
As you guys are saying this, a Hummer limo
It
drives
is
past
a
you behind
Saturday,
you.
so there might be a wedding.
What is that? It is like a herd of
Eric's
elephants
limo.
pass by.
Yeah.
Yeah. One gigantic, overly long elephant passes by. Sure,
The
I
big
can
hummingbird.
show you guys to the gate if you wish. Follow
We wish.
me, and he begins to climb down out of the tree and just takes
Is he like super
Takes forever.
crazy slow?
he is the size of a black bear,
Okay.
so it doesn't move overly
That's
slow.
pretty
He's not like the sloth in fucking Zootopia where he takes forever. to do
Right.
things.
That's exactly what I was thinking of when you said energetic sloth.
Yeah, he's here, but he's defying all conventions of sloth. He's like, I can direct you, or if you want to take a look through the camp real quick, I can kind of do a little bit of a tour.
Tour sounds
Okay.
great.
Sure. Why not?
Sure, no problem. He kind of takes you inside the this like circle of like tents and tents and wagons and stuff where people have set up camp. And you can see like among like the people here, it's a mismatch of normal people and then random talking animals. There are a number of animals that are like hanging out, having conversations, talking, eating, all that fun stuff.
Fucking
Amidst a bunch
Zootopia
of
in here.
random people, yeah. Rizak says, alrighty, so here's Camp Greenbrier. This is kind of all that's left of the previous version of Faunel. We kind of got a little bit too crazy and wild around here, and as a result, the gate town was swallowed, and all that's left are ruins. But of course, we're trying to rebuild. We've got a number of people who are leading the animals here, and they're kind of doing their best to keep everyone together, despite their differences. I work as a messenger between the different tribes to make sure that everything's kind of going smoothly.
Who are the different tribes?
Well, I'm glad you asked. Here we go.
Buffering.
A few miles away from the camp is where all these places are, but they're kind of separate from each other. The nicest one is Heart Delta. That's a few miles away. That one's led by an elephant named Ophelia, and she's kind of like the protector and the representative of all the prey animals and herbivores.
Okay.
More spireward towards the spire, about 5 miles, you'll find Razortooth Rock. That's where all the predators kind of make their homes. Lions and tigers and bears, oh my. That one's led by a saber-toothed tiger named Ebbenclaw. He's
The south. Okay.
Very proud individual, doesn't like having his tail stepped on, so to speak. And then there's the Eagle's Eyrie, which is led by a giant albatross named Parvaz. He's kind of a dick, though.
What was his name?
Parvaz. He and his flock think themselves kind of above the goings-on of all the animals on the ground, and they have a weird sense of superiority about it.
If I shoot him with a crossbow on my boat, will it be bad luck?
You might get shit on for the next few days by random birds.
Well, that's better than the alternative.
They also might peck your eyes out, so I would stow that thing for now. Especially around the animals, they get kind of nervous around crossbows.
I shoot him with my crossbow, I end up like fucking Robert Pattinson at the end of the lighthouse.
Alrighty. So, if we want to go to the gate, I can certainly direct you there. Let's get a move on, group.
All right.
I like to think that he's slow.
Yeah, like having an inch behind him.
Let's get a move on. He's probably half as fast.
At an avocado tree and just like fucking chow down.
He like stops. He's like, "Ooh, a flower. This is nice." Anyway,
He's just like a real old man that you're like walking through a garden with.
So just a
I
word
remember when all this was orchards.
So just a word of warning. The gate leads to the Beastlands, but it has a guardian here in town, or I guess out of town. It's an old spirit who's been bound to the land and protects the entrance to the Beastlands. No one knows really when he showed up or how or why, but we know that he doesn't really like it when you lie to him, so just be honest with your intentions and everything should go fine.
I don't know that we need to go through the gate. I think we just need to go to the gate.
Well, be that as it may, he doesn't really like visitors who are there to try and deceive him.
We're not out to deceive anyone.
Fantastic, then you should be fine. Oh, look, everyone, we're here. So like this whole time he's been kind of like prattling away about
pointing things out, right?
Town, like he's like, and over there is where I met my first girlfriend in that apple tree over there, and all that stuff. And he's just like rambling on, doing tour guide stuff.
This is where there used to be a mall here before the freeway went in.
How long since the last time this gate town had to be rebuilt, since it was absorbed by the Beastlands?
It's kind of hard to tell because animals don't really keep track of time all that well. I don't own a watch. I have this cool little snazzy bracelet, but that's about all I've got. I'll do the like esoteric thing, and I'll say many moons ago this happened, and those of us who were unlucky enough to not be sucked in with them kind of came back to a broken home and have to rebuild after that. So there you go. Them's the breaks.
Okay.
Was it Arzak?
It's
Razak.
Razak, where'd you get that bracelet?
I got it from one of my girlfriends, one of my many girlfriends. It was a gift for my birthday.
What a stud you are!
Yeah, it gives me a little bit of a say around here. I have it makes me a little bit more charming, don't you think?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Sure, certainly.
I can't be charmed.
Fantastic.
I can't be charmed.
You can't be put to sleep by magic.
Your charm.
It's different. You have advantage on charm.
Dresden thinks that it's hitting the sloth is hitting on him the entire time.
Yeah, dude, that's why I didn't give him my name. I'm convinced he's trying to like bed me, bro.
Wow. Bed as a verb.
Hey there, tall, dark, and handsome. Let me show you what a real animal I can
Elbow.
be.
I'm like hiding behind Lucy.
He does
Okay,
the
you
closest
just
approximation
mentioned
to a
bracelet.
What are
girl.
we? Where are we traveling through? Is it a town, or are we walking through forest?
You're
or-
walking through like a jungle biome at the moment.
Okay.
So you're kind of following a trail, but there's
Okay.
ferns.
So it's all
and
overgrown
bushes.
around us. And...
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Cocoa beans?
You're in a jungle biome.
So as you kind of approach your destination per se, the jungle opens up into this wide open area.
Plains biome.
It is. I can put you guys on the map for it if you want a visual. But
Yeah, let's do that.
Sure.
The Minecraft map.
a little bit better than that.
Oh, hell yeah.
Pretty.
So this lush pond teeming with lily pads and fresh water kind of opens up in this area. You can see a number of random animals that are drinking from the water or bathing in it, depending.
Okay.
And then at the back,
Silverfox loves this place.
towards the back of the pond, kind of facing you, is a massive stone statue with like moss and vines growing all over it. That's just kind of sitting on like a stone plinth. Kind of, it looks like it's like keeping watch over the pond, basically.
What does the statue look like?
It's there. You can see it.
If you look up
No,
Faunel in the,
What kind of creature is that?
I'm just kidding.
it's a
in the
it's a
compendium?
big ass stone statue. I don't know if you want me.
if you guys look up Faunel in the compendium, I mean, what I'm saying is, one of the books in the library showed me a picture of this place.
Here's the
That thing's
visual.
sick.
For the,
That thing is so sick.
There.
It's got a very
Yeah.
Thundercats
Oh,
vibe.
sick. There we go.
Yeah.
It's a fucking Olmec statue, but like
Yeah.
with the body.
But seated,
Oh,
right?
Oh
Yeah,
my god,
seated,
I love
seated.
the fucking height. Oh, no, that's not what it looks like. Yeah, Dad's got a picture of this. I love the hyena with the fucking Australian hat with the crossbow.
we'll
Tape
figure
here.
on that. Let's keep the metagaming to a minimum here.
Oh, well, I don't, is that gonna happen? What the fuck? I don't know.
The art for the game that I give you is the art that you are experiencing. I'd ask that you not look up anything beforehand.
Oh, well.
Also, you need to reset your health, by the way. You're missing.
Yeah, we took a long rest. Sorry, I mean...
You're at 35 out of 53.
Oh, I forgot!
Because he gave you a fucking beating.
Yeah, right, you did.
The dragon did most of that.
You
but-
fucking wish you did.
Okay, anyway.
Okay, I posted it.
Anyway, Razak, yeah, there you go. Razak kind of says, "Okay, everybody, this is where the gate kind of is in that pond there. If you go and submerge yourself in the water, you can enter the Beastlands.
Yeah, no.
But you'll have to
Enter
ask the statue first for permission."
Yeah, we don't need to ask the statue.
Wait, where's
Get out the skull.
Wait, so the statue is guarding the portal? Because I don't see a portal.
The portal is
It's
under the water.
Under the water.
The
Portal's in
the
You have
pond.
to if you submerge yourself completely in the water, you'll end up in the Beastlands.
Oh,
You could,
okay.
It's a shallow
Okay.
pond, but you could.
It's just fucking cannonball.
It's probably only like 4 feet, 3 feet.
What's a
deep.
cannon? I don't know.
Yeah. Like your Mimir is like basically like this whole pond is the portal.
The
basically.
mirror's vibrating like.
Oh wait, yeah.
Um,
Silver Fox, are you from like our universe, or what universe are you from?
What are you talking about? What's a universe?
Okay, well
What's
his
a
universe is
universe?
Right,
uneducated.
that's the perfect answer. What's a universe? I'm not from
All I
any universe.
know is that this place is connected in some crazy way to where I come from. Where I come from's a wild land with
Scotland.
sharp mountain peaks and lots of people
Dragons.
and kingdoms and dragons and it's beautiful in a rugged kind of way and I love it. There's lots of civilizations to the south and a lot more hoity-toity people, but up in the north where I'm from, it's nothing but pure living, hunting from the land and for me, purging it of the scourge that is the evil of dragons and other crazy creatures, fiends. Anyone who wants to hurt the innocent.
But not.
Anyway,
It's not the beastlands though that they're talking about, right?
probably not. I don't think so.
Okay.
I've never heard of a world called the Beastlands.
Because if it were, I'd understand if you wanted
Hold
to
on,
leave
let
and
me
go back home.
find out. He doesn't
Yeah,
care.
let me find the book.
So as you
have you
kind of
ever-
approach the edge of the water, by the way, the statue's head like slowly
I went
turns in
up
your
to
direction.
the statue to look at it.
It looks down at you, like his face just kind of it's a stony expression, pun intended.
Razak,
in-
is this the guardian that you're talking about?
Yep, that's the
Yep.
one.
Yeah.
Hey
Where-
there, Wrath. How's it going?
Mimir,
Rat?
The statue doesn't respond to Razak's question, but instead begins
He
to
starts
ask,
yelling.
"Who dares enter the glade? Speak your intentions. Why are you here?"
Don't lie to him.
we are travelers who've come to see your beautiful gate.
You gotta speak up. You're across the pond from a waterfall.
It's not that far. What is it? 60 feet? It's not that. It's home to first. It's nothing.
Yeah, it's nothing crazy.
But there is a waterfall.
You have context for that since you played baseball before now.
Yeah,
Why
yeah,
is
that's
there
right.
a
Yeah,
turn
35 feet
order?
away.
See?
First,
It's not very far at all.
Waterfalls are loud, dude.
I don't know. Would it help if I was like, eloquent
you're fine.
and made a formal address? I don't know if it would make a
I
difference.
think you should bow down to him.
Nope. Nope.
Are we trying to get information with the skull guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
Silver Fox.
That's,
Silver
I
Fox.
tell the stone god we're here to get information with our skull guy.
Oh,
He's talking to Lucy right now. Not
Who
all
is?
of it.
yeah.
The
That
stone
okay.
guy.
Oh, for real?
Okay,
He's just
but-
talking to me?
He turned his
He's
head
talking,
to
he's
you.
talking to everybody. He's addressing the group.
That's what I thought.
Oh,
I-
okay.
Okay.
well, I tell him we're here to get information with our skull guy. Also, that his glade is beautiful.
Mimir, get Mimir out.
I'm gonna throw him in the air.
Mimir hovers next to you.
And while the stone
talking.
statue is staring at me with his piercing emerald eyes, I go, well, all the Beastlands, this gate town, lovely place, very peaceful, very rugged, very tranquil. It's exactly what you'd imagine a pristine wilderness to be. Sure, there's predators and prey, there's killing aplenty, but it's not death that is for the sake of death or trophy hunting or pride. It's pure survival, pure need, and it's an ecosystem in and of itself in peace that should not be disturbed.
I feel like all of you guys
Wow,
are like
okay.
flirting with the statue, dude.
Yeah.
Well done.
Like both of you. We're just
No, well,
I mean, have you
Silver Fox
seen him?
truly feels this. He
Well done.
loves this place.
Well
This
done.
is
It was
like-
well said.
This is like fantastic for him. He's a ranger and he loves his wild places. He takes them with all their goods and bads, because that's just the way he's lived. Also, I reset my health, but the little bar didn't reset. I don't know what the fuck is up
hit-
with that.
Hit +1 and it should update.
+1.
Like go up, go into the bar, go like pull up the thing where you can type into it, then hit +1. There you go, and then reset it to 53. Sometimes it takes a little coaching to get it to update correctly.
It didn't do it.
Did on my screen.
Oh, weird.
refresh your tab.
The voice speaks out again. If you don't wish to enter the Beastlands, then you may stay. Should you wish to enter the portal,
I don't want to enter the portal.
you must
I
declare.
want to enter the port.
You must declare what your intentions are in the Beastlands, and
Fair
I
enough.
will judge you worthy or not.
Oh yeah, well we're not going in.
We'll start you Thank you for giving us the criterion of entrance, because I might come back, because this place is just too beautiful not to experience fully. I do truly feel like I might want to come back just to experience the raw beauty and value of living in a place such as this and have a whole world of it. It's a dream come true, truly.
What's the stone statue's name again? I heard
Wrath.
Wrath.
Yeah, that's a bad
May I
name.
ask you a question?
You may.
How do you feel about dragons?
My role is to protect the portal. If any dragon wishes to enter the Beastlands, they must first go through me. Otherwise, I have
Do you
no
find them
opinion.
to be inherently bad?
The nature of dragons is neither good nor bad. Depends on the individual. Though I will
Okay.
admit some dragons have a tendency toward one side of the scale.
Are all animals not like that?
Not all animals are like that, no.
Wow. All right.
I met a really, really bad hummingbird the other day. He was a real
She was
fucking
kind
dick.
of a jerk.
He was a dick of a jerk.
Kept pecking at my eyes. Anyway,
Okay.
Okay, this is gripping. Let's get Mimir going on the description and wait till
Is he
he's
absorbing. I mean, I gave him my
yeah,
information.
it takes a minute to do, but you can.
I forgot. I mean, I'm the one who's attuned to him.
Yeah. So after a minute, Mimir does the little program complete, and yeah, you've recorded the information on Faunel and Beastlands.
Cool. I want to turn to Razak and Silver Fox is he's kind of like moved from his experience walking through and getting a tour and this meeting this portal, and he feels very hopeful right now, and he feels very altruistic, and he turns to Razak and he goes, Razak, is there anything around here that we can help with? Like, can really help? You know, this place has quickly soothed me and calmed this rage inside. And I just feel like I want to give back to this place.
Razak, can we have a side quest, pretty please?
Is there anything I can do for a side quest? I won't even ask for treasure. I don't care about it. I'll do it for free.
Moving on.
Whoa.
Well, I'm
not-
not the one to ask about that kind of thing, but you're welcome to talk to any of the leaders of the clans. They might have something for you to do. I mean, we are trying to rebuild Faunel after all. I'm certain there's some kind of task that they could put you to if you wish to assist.
Silver Fox turns to his companions and he goes, let's talk to Ebon-Claw. I bet a warrior beast like that would have a task worthy of heroes like us.
For once, I agree with you, Silverflex.
Whatever you...
Why? Why are we doing that?
Just roll with it.
Silverfox cares about something for once.
Yeah. He's finally shown an emotion. Can we, like, nurture that,
I'm a
please?
complex
like-
character, I swear.
Let's nurture
finally-
this
yeah.
development. Like,
But
He's
don't
finally
do
been
just
not
one
angry
thing.
about something.
We've done
Ogres have
something
layers.
everywhere else, and I won't take a reward, but you can have whatever they offer. We've always gotten good loot from all these places, and
You
I
won't
like
take a
this place.
reward? You're not going to take a
I
reward?
dibs on his part of the reward.
I think you've been breathing in the
call it
fumes of
dibs.
this
I
place.
call dibs on the other half.
Hey,
What?
the
It's
fresh
amazing
air.
what fresh air can do to
It's
a person.
intoxicating, isn't it?
I really just want a bracelet like Razak's.
Is there anything that these animal creatures have that we want or need right now?
Yeah, no.
Are we doing
Let's
this
go
strictly
after
for the goodwill?
leaders.
Let's.
I feel like we've been leaving a good mark on the Outlands with our help. Why end that streak now?
I'm down to go. Talk
Let's
to
drag
whoever.
Daramar to Ebon Claw.
Yeah, it's dragon physically.
Yeah.
Dragon where?
That was funny.
Get out the flask.
There we go.
All right, fine. Fine.
Well, let me tell you what. Why don't I go ahead and I'll leave you to Camp Greenbrier with some directions. And then well, you can go from there, and if you want to continue to help around, you can go and visit the different factions here.
Sounds like a plan.
Fine.
Let's go talk to
Is there anything we can do for you since you gave us such a good tour?
Oh no, I'm good. I'm just happy to be of service.
Would you like a nice tasty lettuce leaf?
I'm fine. I had an apple on the way here, and I think I'm full at this point.
Would you
Probably
like a
for the
scratch
next few
behind the
days,
ear?
to be honest.
Would you like us to comb your fur?
Lucy, I feel like both you. I feel like among sentient races, that's like sexual harassment.
I'm starting to get a tad bit
Literally
uncomfortable.
at the other place, the bear guard let me scratch him behind the ear.
I don't know, maybe he was
Yeah.
into that, but I feel like you don't ask everyone you meet. That's like if I walked up to like someone I've never met, like,
What a
can I
pet
scratch
all
you
those.
behind the ear?
I just went on a lovely tour with this guy.
You
That's
scratch
fine, I
your tour
mean-
guides behind the ear, Kelso.
Would you like a hug?
Communal grooming is kind of a thing around here.
No, don't corroborate her sexual assault. Don't make it okay.
It's only assault if I didn't want it.
Ugh.
Anyway, let's
What?
make our way back to the camp real quick.
All right.
Oh, as you guys begin to be led back to Camp Greenbrier with Razak.
Oh.
I would assume that that's there. Okay, perfect. It's the only one that I
Wait, what does this one look like?
Okay, so as you guys kind of are making your way back where you came from, you are interrupted a little bit as you come into one of the jungle clearings that you passed on your way through. From ahead comes the sound of voracious snapping punctuated by frantic, laugh-like vocalizations. The source is a band of gnolls messily consuming the recently slain carcass of a giant ibex.
Aw, the circle of life.
Not the circle of life. If they were hyenas, they'd be the circle of life. Those things are... There's something else. Something dreadful.
Gnolls are
Scourge.
they're humanoid hyena-like creatures that have been twisted by demonic corruption.
Oh,
I found a new race
Oh.
that-
They count as
that
things.
rocks
Oh,
race
well, when you
friends.
put it that way.
well, the
That's easy. easy
ibex
enough.
is already dead.
The ibex is already dead. Like, it's been eaten. You see Razak, like, looks up on this scene and goes, "Holy shit! Look at that! Those things fucking killed him!"
Wow.
Begins to climb a tree.
Swore
Immediate-
twice.
Begins to climb a tree, and at this like outburst, the gnolls turn to your group and say, "Looks like we've got more prey, boys. Get
It's
him!
on the menu.
He's back on the menu, boy." And then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna
Roll
Yep.
It's been
initiative.
on the menu.
God, I love rolling.
still on the
initiative.
menu, boys. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and roll initiative now. So
I love
Okay.
rolling.
That's right. Oh yeah, I was riding Glint the whole time.
I have Glint here. It's fine.
I don't need to
Glinty,
summon.
glinty,
Thank
bo,
God.
glinty, fo,
Yeah,
glinty.
he's-
Make
he's
sure
on
you
the
click
board.
your token before you roll.
Please do. Please do the correct things. All the things correctly at all times.
Wait, how are you guys rolling initiative?
Because you have to click your token.
Don't mind this.
Do it from my character sheet.
Yeah, but you have to like associate this webpage with your token.
Yeah, if you click on your token to highlight it and then roll initiative on your character sheet, it rolls it automatically and puts it into chat for you, so I don't have to add it
Yeah.
to it.
Which she did at finals.
If you roll
I
it,
rolled so good.
you did. You
I
got a
did not.
24.
I'm better than the Knolls at
It's
least.
honestly so slay.
That's all that matters.
So slay.
It's so slay of me.
Fucking nope, not that one. We will do Tooth and Claw. Sounds good.
Oh, I love Call of the Wild.
No, I think we should be listening to the
Like
Circle
Call of the
of Life
Wild,
for
the
the
law
combat music.
club.
Jump, bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Okay.
It's the Circle of Life.
Wait, what song?
All right. So, Up first is Lucy.
Sick. I'm sorry. I'm adding a spell from my Bandicore into my stuff. So I'm gonna use it.
Just make sure when you do, like, click on the orange button or something to highlight, or like put in the thing that comes from the instrument. So if you ever like get like the instrument's ever lost, that you can remove
okay.
that spell.
I see what you're saying. Okay. Well then, let me read this before I decide.
I don't think gnolls have magical defense, do they?
You don't know.
I don't know.
Damn it.
About to
I've
find
never
out.
fought gnolls before. It sucks. I can't metagame.
We'll figure it out.
Go
Find
there.
out as we go.
I'm gonna put it there. And I would like to cast Fairy Fire on all of them.
Cool. This fairy fire is a 20-foot cube. Yeah. So you know how to do the cube stuff, right?
I do not.
Go to underneath the little cloud icon, or no, where would it be? Probably underneath the draw icon. There's like a ruler icon on the left-hand side of your screen. If you click on that, that opens the measure tool, and you could change the shape of it. If you change it to square, and then change to snap to corner on the grid snapping section.
Oh my goodness. Can I do that now? Okay.
And then
Oh.
make the measure
I don't think I did it
origin
right.
make the measure origin corner. You're on the drawing menu. I don't know why did you do that. You're drawing a line.
That was awesome though.
Give her that. There you go.
Well,
Oh, okay.
Oh wow.
So yeah,
Oh,
that's what I
fuck.
said. So when you do that, make the measure origin corner in that little menu.
Oh, okay. I see.
Is it not already?
No, it's on center by default. That way you can do a 20-foot cube. There you go.
Perfect.
Oh,
that'll
nice.
get
What is
all 6 of them.
Fuck
So
yeah,
that's-
baby.
that? What are you casting?
That's
I'm casting Fairy Fire.
Oh, sick.
Have advantage, y'all.
5, 6.
Cool. I'd like to do that. It's a 15 spell save DC for.
It's a dex.
Do they have disadvantage
Oh.
or anything on that or no?
It's dead.
It's a dex save. Yeah, I'm just wondering. Is you're casting it through your instrument, right?
Yeah.
Does it say anything about they get disadvantage on the roll or anything?
Let me check real quick. That'd be awesome.
I think it's only for charm effects, but I'm not sure.
Do you want to drag that square out and leave it?
No, that's fine. We know it covers everything. It's just that making
Well-
sure that we have the area. If it affects any of the gnolls, then I'll put a thing on them.
It doesn't suggest that I have advantage in it.
Great.
You just ran right in there.
I did.
All but one failed it.
Yeah, all but one.
Yeah.
That's real
One,
nice.
2, 3, 4. The fourth one succeeded. So this one in the very back here succeeded.
Okay, so that was an action. Now I'm going to use my cunning action to get the frick back.
I run away.
Yeah. I'm going to hide behind y'all. Now go fight, strong people.
Now go do the dirty work.
That was so brave of me.
All right, so that's your turn. We're going to go ahead and go to Dresden next.
Okay.
So by the way, all of these, like, you watch Lucy like run up, strum a chord on her new guitar, and then all of the gnolls are lit on fire with like sparkly pink and purple and blue like flames that don't
Lucy
appear to.
runs forward and
It doesn't
does, like,
appear to
a-
harm them, but it does appear to be clinging to their skin, making it easier for you to hit them.
Lucy does like a rock star
Right.
slide while like strumming her instrument and then runs away. God, okay.
Just like does cartwheels away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Thanks for adding the flare, guys.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
learn how to play a part, maybe.
Wow.
God. Alright. 3, 4. Okay, I'm gonna swing on him. Advantage.
I used to be a druid.
You did.
Wow.
Nat 20.
I'll take
I
that.
do speak with him.
So that's
Jesus.
16 points of damage to begin with.
Yep.
Okay.
Fine.
So
Yeah,
it-
because I love your mom.
Did it automatically do the crit?
What do you what do you
Yeah,
call
it
a
automatically
cat?
rolls crit.
Okay, cool.
It's the 11
and
plus
then,
5.
3 legs.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Unless you have like some kind of extra dice that you can roll.
No.
What do you call a cow with no legs?
Ground.
Ground beef. What do you call a cow with 2 legs?
So that's another.
Wow.
What is it,
Dad,
another
did you hear
13
that
points
one?
of damage?
Yeah.
That's another 13 damage, yeah.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna go ahead and shadow step over to here. Oh,
What shadows?
So-
Oh, in the palm trees?
it's yeah.
Yeah, I'll say, yeah. So all the shadows of the palm trees on here are where
Oh.
like
cool.
the shadows are.
Yeah.
What you can't see, like all those black bars, are the trunks of the trees.
Okay.
Why
Is this
oh,
guy
I
over
forgot-
here just the
I forgot there
initiative
was
guy?
a knoll up there, but that's
That's-
your
that's
little
the-
counter knoll.
That's the initiative knoll. He doesn't count.
The
Okay,
initiative
that's what
knoll.
I thought. Cool. I just
Don't-
wanted to make sure I didn't go try to
Pit.
fight him.
He's
Not
sitting in the jungle with a bucket of popcorn, just watching everybody.
All right. Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, cool. Daramar, you're up next.
Sword and shield. Running into challenge. 2 swipes
Okay,
on the dude right to my diagonal.
cool. You have advantage on those attacks because they are against a target of fairy fire.
And this will be shield and dueling longsword. Oh wait, sorry, I didn't do that right.
Yeah, roll that
Do
advantage.
it, let me try it again. Advantage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do it again. Advantage.
Yep, those will all hit. So that is, let's see, 13 and 9, so 22 points of damage. 2 hefty blows to the knoll take him down to halfway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn, he's only half
I'm
after
going to
all.
yell a challenge into his eyes and try and get him to run away with fear after my
Is that an
impressive
ability you
attack.
have?
He snarls back at you and hefts a glaive up in challenge.
Okay. All right.
You
well,
see three of them have glaives out. The 3 in front have glaives out. The 3 in the back have taken out longbows.
Okay.
Silver Fox, assuming that Darabar is done with his turn.
I am done.
Alright. I'm gonna take my heavy crossbow to the one that Daramar attacked.
Okay.
I'm gonna do 1 to him. Advantage.
You get a bonus action, anything?
Nice.
Wait, what?
You get a bonus action, anything?
Like hunter's mark or anything?
Oh.
Or not?
You know what? I guess you're right. I should
I
100%.
was,
So you
just,
can
I was
do it on
writing
the
it
one
in case
that
you
So
forgot.
here's what. I'm gonna fire that shot at that one. I'll bonus action hunter's mark on this one. Ping it, please. Damn it! What the fuck?
You have to go onto the top.
This
thing
one?
and then, yeah, there you go.
Hunter's mark on them, and then I'm gonna fire a shot at them.
Okay, so first shot is 20 plus 2, so that definitely hits for 13.
Oh,
Yep.
Okay. And then bonus action hunter mark on the next one, then take another shot.
Yeah. Oh, hold on, here. Let me engage hunter's mark.
Engaging TC-130 mental dislocator. 19. Yeah, 8 points of damage to that guy.
Can I re-roll that piercing damage?
Yeah, you can, yeah. Well, what'd you roll?
13 though. Or
You
8.
rolled a 3.
Roll a 3. I want to re-roll.
So we're
That's
adding
a
5 to whatever this is.
D10 plus 5.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Cool, so no change.
It's
8
exactly the
points.
same.
Whatever.
Another 8 points of damage.
Whatever.
Okay.
All right,
Fighting
Those
it
two
now.
knolls are looking pretty fucked up, for the record. So.
But you're kind of in your element, so maybe there's an advantage. You have
I don't get advantage on like combat stuff. We are in a forest.
You're in a jungle.
Jungle clearing.
It's
looks
different
like.
than a forest.
Jungle the forest.
It's not technically by D&D standards.
Come on.
Jungle's a different
No.
a different terrain that's selectable with Ranger. That you have to.
Okay. Regardless, it doesn't give me a combat bonus anyway. Just like for tracking and like movement and
And
stuff.
foraging and
But
yeah,
we haven't really been
out of combat stuff.
not really
I'm assuming because it's a ranger that you're able to find food and water
Glint.
easily.
Glint.
Yeah, Glint gets to go at the end of your turn.
So Glint flies in. I'm pretty sure it's within his. He has like 40 movement, 40 speed. He flies in.
Jesus.
I'm gonna make him fly in right here. And then he's gonna bite the one with the hunter's mark on it. I don't think my hunter's mark affects. Does it affect everyone's attacks?
No, just your own.
Just my own. Okay.
Yeah. If he dies, you can use a bonus action on subsequent turns to move that.
So he's gonna do his bite with advantage.
14 just misses.
Son of a bitch. All right. Well, he's right there. It's
All
my
right.
turn.
Sounds good. Oh, sorry, hold on. Back at the Knolls. The Knolls get to go. The ones up front are not real happy with you guys doing shit. So this guy's gonna go ahead and go against Glint. This guy's gonna go against Daramar. This guy is going to move up to Daramar as well. This one's gonna run over behind this tree. This one's gonna run over behind this tree. So attack of opportunity if you want it.
Yes. Glint bites.
Okay. Take your attack.
With advantage?
No, that one, the one that moved, does not have Fairy Fire on him.
Yeah.
21 still hits. That's fine.
Oh,
so that's
Nice.
14 points. That's fine. Kind of nip him on the heels as he runs away. And then we're gonna do one glaive attack and one longbow attack on Glint. So we'll start that. Two glaive attacks and two longbow attacks on Glint. Okay, 9, 15, 14, and 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Cool. 11 points of slashing damage from the glaive.
Okay.
Slashing.
Slashing. It's a glaive. And then so that was this one's longbow right here. The other two longbows are going to go... One of the longbows is going to go on Lucy. The other one's going to go on Silver Fox. So we'll do Lucy first. That's a natural 1 and a 13 to hit you, which I don't think makes any difference. So you should be fine
Garrett's
with that.
learned better than to shoot arrows at me.
And then a 13 and a 6 for Silver Fox, so that doesn't work either.
Doesn't hit.
And then the two that are on Daramar are going to do 4 glaive attacks. Oh my god, okay. So an 8 and a 9 don't hit, but 2 natural 20s in a row do. For a total of 5 and 10. So 15 points of damage from both of those.
For each or total?
Total. 15 points of damage total.
Oh, shit.
So they didn't roll very good on their
Alright,
on
it's
their
alright.
natural
You're a
20s.
fighter. You can eat it. You can eat
I
it.
got the. Over time, these guys are not going to be able to. Not going to be able to hit me.
And then
They're
this
going to
one's
need. They're going to need rolls like that to hit me.
This
So
one's
they
gonna
better bring it.
back up to there. Okay. Okay, back to Lucy's turn. At the start of initiative.
Where did the one without
Okay.
fairy fire on it go? Oh, it's in my. Okay, I just can't
Yeah,
see
behind
it.
the tree, you can't see it. He has cover from you
Yeah.
at the moment.
Cool.
Where are you? Oh, you're over there.
Yeah, I'm up in the corner.
Sorry, I was making my psychic blades thing on my.
What are you doing, Justin? What is that?
I can teleport 60 feet.
Okay.
Yeah, he can poof all over the place.
Yeah, that's.
You have to,
So
do you have
I
to
was
spend a key
seeing-
to do that, or is it just a bonus action you do?
I just get to do it, dude.
Right. The bonus action
I
key
just
stuff
do
is...
it, dude.
The other key stuff is just casting the spells.
Free action to teleport?
Well, it's a bonus action, so you can't do, like, flurry of blows on the same turn.
Okay.
Okay, I would like to throw a psychic blade at. How do you ping this guy?
Real quiet, Kelsey.
Person.
On that guy.
What are you doing? You're very quiet, I couldn't hear you.
Oh, I'd like to throw a psychic blade.
Okay.
These are
Uh,
Marco?
At this
Is
one.
it?
Yeah, she was
Hel-
just talking
It-
Can
it
you
is-
hear me?
Yeah, well, now, Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now-
I
now
turned
you
you up
can,
to
now you
200%. Now I can hear you
Oh.
perfectly fine.
Okay. Uh,
Maybe not.
I have
Other.
advantage.
Yes, you do. Jesus. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, all of that applies because
And I'm gonna use my so that's psychic blade for the soul knife rogue. I'm gonna add the whisper bard psychic blade damage, which is an additional 2d6.
sure, this is going to be extreme overkill. But go ahead.
Oh, it's overkill?
Yeah.
It's fine then.
He has 12
I'll
hit
just-
points left. You're gonna brain him with the psychic dagger, and he's gonna fall to the ground dead.
Just do it. Kill him. I killed him, yeah.
Well then, I will do that then, because I want him dead.
Pretty ruthless for a bard.
Oh, I'm also a rogue.
Oh, that's true.
plus, okay, so plus 8
Sure.
damage.
Fantastic. All right, so make sure you expend that.
He's definitely dead
Yeah.
now. He was dead before,
He's
but now
absolutely
he's
dead.
really
Double
dead.
It's like he's staring down Glint, and he's raring for another attack, and then just a knife comes out of nowhere and goes through one ear and out the other.
Yeah, bro had no chance.
Okay. And I can do a bonus attack with my psychic blades.
Yeah, if you have a bonus action left, you can do that.
Can I do this guy, or is Jeremiah in my way?
Jeremiah?
It's a psychic blade.
Sorry,
I'm pretty sure
I
you're
said
fine.
it stupid. Okay, cool. Then I'm gonna do, but I have to make it a
God, they're
1d4.
dead.
1 second.
Yep.
1d4. Let me.
Daniel,
Yes.
I also have 55 feet of movement, so I can move 115 feet every turn.
I have a spell that doubles my movement, so I get like 60 feet of movement.
You know, you already
cast that
ticked on
other
your.
people.
So hold on, real
What?
quick. Sorry, hold on. So Lucy, just as a heads up, you already have your psychic blades toggled on your
Yeah.
attacks. So what I mean is the bard thing, the 2d6 is already on there. The 16 is a combination of the psychic blades and sneak attack.
Oh, it says that right there. yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's confusing because you have two things called psychic blades, but
I do have two
essentially,
things called psychic blades.
yeah, you have the 8 is from the actual attack of the psychic blades, and the 16 was from the bard thing. So I'm assuming that you're using that if you have it ticked on.
Yeah, why not?
Okay, I don't know if you can use it on the second one, but
Oh, okay. I see where I have it ticked on. Now, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
so that 10 doesn't apply on the second one because you can only get sneak attack once per turn, and I'm pretty sure. No, I think you can apply the bard thing anytime you hit. I think it's like smite. Anyway, psychic blades for 8. So
Heck
subtract
yeah.
8 from that guy. And then, what is this? Are you going to use the psychic blades on the second one?
That one, I don't think I can.
Okay, read the ability.
I
and
think
come
I
back
can
to
only.
me.
Huh?
Read the ability and come back to me. I'm going to move on to Dresden's turn.
Okay.
Dresden, go ahead.
I think what I'm gonna do is. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, 20 feet. Move up to this guy. Swing on him.
At advantage.
Dude.
Natural 20. Very nice. So that's another 19 points of damage to this gnoll.
Yeah. The crits are
Oh my
going
God.
crazy. I've crit on both my turns. And then I want to do the same thing. I'll do a flurry of blows.
Cool. That's a 6. You know you can, don't you have a second spear attack?
They're both bonus actions. So I could do another spear attack.
You're
with
above
full
level
armor
5, right?
Oh, I do have another attack. You are so right. I'm
So I
level
was gonna
5.
say. Well, we'll do
yeah.
those two first because that's what you decided to do. So we'll do 21
Yeah.
and 17 both hit for 12 total.
Well, how does he look?
Really rough. Probably not going to kill him in one hit, but maybe 2.
Okay. Nice.
Depends on if you roll another natural 20 or not.
I know. Let's see, yeah, I'll just attack him then.
Oh,
Speaking
Oh my
of,
god, I did. I did.
What?
you did, but
Jesus.
he's not dead yet. He's very
God.
close.
Not dead yet.
You needed another
Jesus.
you need another 18 to get it done. So he's on he's real low. He's cut up and bleeding all over the place. He's drooling like blood and foam.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna run over here.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Daramar.
If I move here, is there an attack of opportunity against me?
Yes.
All right, then I'm going to stay. I'm going to attack the guy across from me.
This one?
Not diagonal, but the other guy.
Yeah. Okay.
With
Just as a heads up, this guy is the one that would get the opportunity attack, but he's on 6 HP. So if you want to kill him and then move, you could.
Well, I have an idea here what I want to do. Well, the guy across from me hasn't been harmed yet, right?
Yeah, correct. He's still fresh.
Yeah. So we're going to do 2 attacks on him right now.
Okay.
With advantage, yeah?
Yep, with advantage. Fair fire is still a thing. That's 12 and 14. Cool. So that's 26 points of damage to that guy.
We're big.
Okay. Now, I'm going to use Action Surge for 2 more attacks, right?
Yeah. If you want to use action
Okay.
surge, you can, yeah.
1 on each of them. So we'll do the dude across from me first.
$27. Yep, that hits for 15.
And then the dude to my diagonal.
Ah, just misses. Unfortunate. You're
Alright.
so close to killing him. You're
Yeah.
close to killing both of them, actually.
I almost did my entire plan correctly, but
Very
now
close.
they're still alive. But all right. That's it. I'm going to sit behind my shield and wait for him to come at me.
Oh yeah, they're going to come at you, but we'll see if they die first. They're a hair's breadth away from being destroyed. So, Silver Fox, your turn.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna shoot the one Daramar's attacking.
Which one? Okay. Go for it.
And then I'm gonna shoot this one. So it's this one and then this one.
Okay.
Advantage?
Yep,
Yeah.
all at advantage.
Yep. No!
That kills.
Element damage 1.
Alright, I won't re-roll the damage. And then here's the other one.
And that one kills as well.
Boom!
Boom boom! And then
Nice.
I go, Glint, stay on his ass! Telling Glint to attack the one that took cover behind the shade. And how many even are left? Just those 2.
Just 2.
He's
Well,
he's
3.
gonna.
There's 3.
I'm gonna. 5, 10,
All the ones with glaives are dead. The ones with longbows are still alive.
30. I'm gonna move right about there.
Okay. And go ahead and,
And
do
then
Glint's turn.
Glint's gonna run over and do a bite.
Okay. No advantage. This one doesn't have fairy fire. It's a miss.
Shite.
All the gnolls.
Both of the nose.
There's 3.
Where's
Oh
the
yeah, I
third
forgot about that one down
Down
there.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I got 6 longbow attacks basically that I'm gonna pop out. I think 4 of them are gonna be on Dresden because he's out in the open right now. I'm just gonna try and
Sorry,
shoot
I was
Dresden.
talking to my roommate. What was that?
I'm gonna shoot you with a bunch of longbows.
You're going to get shot.
Oh,
Here.
sweet. Okay, hold up. Let me get ready to deflect a shit ton of missiles.
You're gonna get shot.
Okay.
15,
Or
16,
one
11,
missile.
and 19.
Oh, 19 probably hits.
I will block the 19 with where to go?
Jesus.
Deflect missiles. So I need to roll a d10 plus.
Plus Dex plus monk level.
Yeah. Well, so how much damage did that? That one did. 10.
What level are you guys? You guys level 7?
Yeah, 7.
7 plus whatever your dexterity modifier is.
So I already put it to 0. So I catch it, and I'm gonna use a key point to throw it back.
Great.
Wait, your dex modifier is 0 as a monk?
My dex modifier is 4.
Oh.
He reduces the damage by a certain amount. He reduced
Yeah.
it to 0. Just
Yeah.
by the modifier. He doesn't even have to roll the d10.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't even have to roll. And then so I roll this with advantage, right?
Yes. Nice. Yeah, that works. So 24, and then it's an arrow. It's a longbow arrow, so it is a d8. So that works. No,
Yeah.
that's you rolled a d4. So roll
Another d4.
just roll a d8.
Okay.
It's to be the same damage dice.
Oh, and then I get my plus 4 to that, so 11.
Okay, cool. So
Okay.
11 points of damage. That works too.
So what? No.
The bottom one. This one.
Fuck.
And then the
Yeah,
last.
and
How
then-
did you deflect that? I need a
Was
little
I-
visual.
Oh, a visual? So I'm like, there's like 3 arrows coming at me. I'm like leaning, dodging
Like the
them. I
Matrix.
just snag one out of the air, like spin it around and throw it like a dart right back at this gnoll. Like
You
hit
do
it
a
right in the
fucking,
gut.
like, butterfly twist and fucking chuck it
Yeah,
back
dude.
at him.
Like a flourish.
Mountaintop.
Mountaintop. Hits him in the chest.
Then this gnoll right here is going to. Yeah. And this gnoll right here is going to move away from Glint. So he's gonna
I
go.
did take 3 damage though.
He's gonna go 30 feet over here behind the next tree. So if you want to take your attack of opportunity, you can.
Sorry, Daniel's laughing.
Mountaintop.
Best commercial ever.
I think you have to scream that each time you do that.
You gotta edit that into the episode, Garrett.
Do you know what that is, Grant?
Do I? Oh, Grant. Maybe Grant doesn't.
Do you
know.
not know what the
Grant
Zeus
didn't
commercial?
know.
I will show you after if you don't
The
know.
greatest commercial ever
Wait,
made.
what?
That the mountaintop.
Wait, what?
beam. We'll show you. We'll show you
Oh.
after. Well, there's
Yeah,
a
you'll
reason
show
why it's
me.
so funny.
YouTube
I
it.
was telling my roommate about the cool thing I just did because he also plays D&D.
There you go.
Attack of opportunity.
Oh. I didn't realize he moved.
I'm getting
Every
stupid loose.
Every second of that commercial is a laugh.
It's so good.
Funny.
So darts, huh? Is it a real sport? I don't know. Is it a real sponsor?
I don't know.
5 minutes.
Sponsored by darts.
5 minutes.
Yeah, gosh.
He doesn't get the cold.
No, that it's 2 plus 3.
What?
Attack roll 20. That hits, right?
Yeah.
And damage the 1d6 was 2.
That's a 5.
Wait, it doesn't add it automatically together?
No. So the 5 is from your piercing damage. The 3 is from your cold. So it
Well,
should be
then
8,
eight.
right?
Weird. Whatever. 8
It,
then.
it does that so that you can determine damage resistances. It splits them up.
Okay.
Okay, and then he's going to take his last 2 attacks on Glint with no disadvantage. So 19 and 10 to hit.
19 hits.
Go. 9 points of piercing to Glint.
There you go.
Alright, let me see.
Yeah, go ahead and do that real quick. I almost want to play it for the audio, but I'm probably going to get copyright restricted. Okay, Lucy, go ahead and take your turn while he's doing that.
Just
Super.
edit it into the video.
I'll just put it in the corner.
Cacao!
I'm getting stupid, Liz.
Oh my god.
Mountaintop.
Stupidly.
Okay.
So
So,
funny.
my psychic blades have a range of 60 feet, so I can hit that guy.
That's good.
Yep. So I'm gonna use steady aim to give myself advantage on this attack.
Okay. So your sneak up attack applies.
I can hear him playing it.
And I am gonna use my other psychic blades that give me the extra damage.
Yeah, if you hit.
If I hit.
Sure. Go ahead. Advantage, sneak attack, psychic blades. You got a trick on your sneak attack as well, by the way.
Okay.
So that's 17, and then plus whatever the 2d6 is.
Okay, let's see. 3 days, 6.
Cool. So that is 23 points of damage.
Aha.
Still alive, but barely breathing.
Fucking get him.
Love Dad Rock.
Sorry. And I think no, that was the end of my turn because the steady aim was a bonus action.
Yeah, you can't move after that. Okay, cool. Dresden, you are up next.
All right.
So these two are both gonna die as soon as they're hit. This is the one that has the most health.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and attack that guy. And let's do it again.
It's dark. It's rich.
Yeah, so that's 12 and
Oh my
9,
goodness.
So 21 points of damage then.
Yep.
Okay.
Cacao.
Is he still going or?
He's still going. He was barely damaged, so now he's low.
Okay. So that was. I ran 15. Yeah. Okay. I don't get attacked because mobile. I don't get the up attack.
I know.
And then I'm going to.
You let it go.
I'm trying to
Bonus
see.
punch.
I don't think I can Polar Master, right? So I need to like do.
You have two bonus action options. You can do an unarmed strike, or you can do Polar Master. Polar Master, I think, is worse than your unarmed strike, right? Because your unarmed strike has better damage. Better damage dice.
No, I think they're both D4s. At least on my thing. I need to look.
It shouldn't be a D4 now. You're like level 7.
Yeah.
Your unarmed strike should be like D8s
All
or
in the
6s or
corner.
something.
I gotta look for the
It's
chart.
the initiative. No. Oh, not that.
Yeah, it should be a D6. Oh, let me change that on here. Okay. Should be not a D4 anymore. D6.
Spidey maps.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Unarmed strike.
I pulled this off the internet to make this encounter because they didn't give me a map for this one.
7 damage.
He did.
How much did you pay for this module?
This was. I don't know. I have to look at it on the store. The fact that
It's
most of
seven.
it is pre-made and it gives you the book and all the stuff in it is made it fairly expensive.
But if
It was
but if they had
somewhere between
encounter-
$40 and $60, I believe.
If they had this encounter in the module, wouldn't you think they'd give
They
you a map?
they give you all of they give you all of the maps that are in the game, like in the thing by default. But certain things you can't plan for, or certain things they should have given me a map but didn't. Like they don't like the book is like.
So you
You're
got
like, you
Snake.
could go to the other gate towns that exist out there, but they're beyond the scope of this adventure, so we're not going to give you anything on them. I was like, okay, well, thanks.
So you have to make.
They're like, you could go to Trade Gate, but then I have to make a map for Trade Gate if we're going to do an encounter there, you know?
Damn.
Which I did, by the way, and it's a splendid map, and it looks amazing.
Well, we'll get back there probably.
if you want to, you can go there and do it.
I
I love-
gonna go to Trade Gate.
I
That's
love
a
the
lot of
attention to
money bringing
detail
in
I
my
put in
pocket.
there. I'm just saying. Because
Just
there's
saying, I
a
worked
line
hard to make
there's
it
a
happen.
like a throwaway line in there that's like the Grand Bazaar is where all the cool trade happens, and it's marked by purple and yellow tiles. And I'm like, where the fuck am I gonna find a purple and yellow tiled map? Well, it turns out my map creation software has purple and yellow tiles on it. I was like, well, fuck, now I gotta do a checkerboard.
Well,
That
you
took
know,
me an hour.
We'll go to Trade Gate right after we go on Silver Fox's unnecessary quest.
Oh, you guys can
Oh,
you can do what you want.
Necessary.
Anyway, that Noel's
Oh,
dead.
man.
I still want to go to Trade Gate. I still have 2,000 gold burning a hole in my
Do
pocket.
you want your world invaded by dragons? I
Yep.
thought no.
Anyway, Daramar, you're
Anyway.
I
next.
hate my home
Okay,
world, so I'd be
I-
fine with that.
Saw this strange companion of mine disappear and reappear in the shadow of the trunk of that palm tree and end this knoll in one strike. So, knowing that there's really only one left,
There's two
I
left.
am going to. Well, I know, but there's one left in fighting ability. I'm going to walk over here. I'm going to use my 30 feet. I'm going to walk slowly while staring at that knoll the entire time. I'm going to sheathe my sword as I do. I'm going to sling my shield to my back. And I'm going to draw my two-handed greatsword as I walk toward him. And I'm going to stop right there.
Okay, sounds good. Silver
Are
Fox.
you gonna say anything?
Nope. I'm just going to I'm going to let the smile on my face say everything for me.
Oh, Daramar's smiling.
Yeah, Dermar is losing it.
Ooh.
Go, Derry.
Go Dairy.
Dairy Girls.
Have you watched all of Dairy Girls? It's a great.
Yeah.
I watched
Dairy
a
Girls
couple
is great.
episodes, and the nun is my favorite character of all time.
Yeah.
Show. None is really good.
That's
She's
a
the
great
best.
show.
Michelle.
Yeah.
I love the Bill Clinton episode though.
Oh yeah.
Now, one other thing to add is I don't know if I get to roll intimidation whenever I want, but that's what I'm attempting.
Let's just say there's no roll necessary.
Okay.
Silver
Rose
Fox, you're up
barely
next.
alive.
Okay.
Well, I'm
Okay.
just gonna.
I'm
gonna
done.
keep firing at this one right here, while saying, "What? Don't let up. Keep biting them." Coaching my Drake as I go.
Go ahead.
1 and
He's
2.
dead.
Yeah.
He's dead. After this one.
He was bleeding to death anyway.
If that's the case, can I shoot the other one with
Yeah.
that second roll?
Yeah, you put down one of them, and then you can take down the second one. So that's a 17 to hit, so that certainly hits for... Well, the second one's an advantage, so you have to re-roll that one.
Oh, okay.
Watch, gonna miss now. Are you within range?
Normal roll or an
It's an
advantage roll?
advantage. It's an advantage roll. This one's the one that
Oh.
has Fairy Fire on it. The other one didn't.
Sorry, hold on. Fuck. I accidentally clicked Ray of Frost.
Yeah, okay, so 11
Yep.
points of damage on that one. Okay. So as
can I
Danamar's
re-
staring him down, his ears
Wait,
fold back
wait.
against his head, and he takes another arrow to the shoulder. He's like, ah! And he, looks over at Silver Fox.
Wait. Is that one still alive?
Yep, still up.
I wanted to re-roll the damage on that one.
Okay. Well,
The one
roll
that
again.
didn't die.
Yeah, you have an extra
Wait, didn't you roll a
D10
5 out of 6 on it then?
You,
Oh no, you did.
you'd have to roll a 7. Yeah, 7 or higher to kill it. So that's an extra 3 damage. Not 32 damage. 3 damage. There we go. Yeah, he's still alive. Still barely alive.
Okay,
Anything else?
and so Glint. Hold on, let me.
Should let Daramar kill it. He looks like he needs this.
It doesn't matter to me.
No,
I'm just
no,
doing my
but
warrior
I fully
shit.
support it. As a psychopath, I fully support your mental break.
That's
on the
nice,
way.
though.
A mental break. He's in his he's in battle. This is what he does.
Can Glint use the dash motion?
He has any number of actions available to him that any normal person would be able to.
Okay. In that case, let's see. Sorry, I gotta. I'll have him. Can you use dash and fly?
Yeah.
Using your dash, or is it
Dash,
just
dash
running?
doubles whatever your current speed is going for. So if you're flying, then you have a maximum of whatever your fly speed is. Doubled.
He's gonna fly over to this guy.
That's the perfect sound effect for what he just did.
I tried to hit my mute button in time and I
That's
didn't
the
get there.
perfect timing.
He's gonna land right
Across the
in
thing.
front of the knoll. His wings spread wide in intimidation, and he's gonna give his best dragon hiss with blood dripping from his fucking silver dragon teeth.
You know the sound effect for Curse of Dragon from Yu-Gi-Oh? It's that.
I don't.
If you don't know what that is,
I saw
look it
you
up, 'cause it's
playing
pretty good.
Yu-Gi-Oh, but I don't.
Look,
Everyone
alright?
plays.
I wanted to try it out and see if it was any good, and it sucks that I don't have any cards. That's all I'll say.
All I know is when we were kids and we played Yu-Gi-Oh, you always beat me, which is why I never wanted to play.
Well, I beat you because we made up the rules every single time, so I
What?
wanted to win.
Oh my god!
We didn't know the actual rules.
The truth come out.
Yeah, of course. That's what everyone did with Yu-Gi-Oh cards when they were little, because the rules are so convoluted that no one fucking knows how to play it when they're 8. Anyway, you're gonna get an attack of opportunity because this Null's gonna try and run away. So go ahead and do that first before I move him.
All right, Glenn. Does he still have advantage because of Fairy Fire?
Yep.
Sweet.
Plus he hasn't taken any damage, right? Yeah. So he hasn't taken any.
21.
He's fucking dead. So he basically Glint zooms over to him like doing his dragon hiss the entire time. The Knoll seeing all of his pack dead freaks out and is like, and like turns to run. And as he does, go ahead and describe how Glint kills him.
Glint catches his heel as he turns to run, trips him, and then just starts eating him. Just starts disemboweling him, just starting at the belly, just starts fucking ripping him to shreds, and feasting upon this Knoll's corpse.
Jurassic Park.
Oh yeah, poetic
And
justice.
everyone's just watching, like in Jurassic Park. And I go, good boy, eat well, my little Glint. Oh, you suck. Yeah, that's a good lad. And Glint kind of turns he lifts his head into the air and goes, which, if you speak Draconic, means victory, 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 victory. I win.
Yes. I'm gonna
growl pretty well.
Dermar's gonna calmly walk back to the Knolls and replace his greatsword, take out his dueling longsword, and wipe the blood off on their fur before returning it to the.
Your sword comes away more dirty than you wanted it to.
Well,
because
okay.
Knolls are gross, disgusting creatures.
Oh, are they? Well, then okay. Well, whatever.
On the grass.
So as the battle subsides, Razak comes down out of the tree that he was hiding in the whole time.
Where the fuck did he go?
Geez, that was quite the encounter.
We're quite violent people.
I'm gonna tell Silver Fox, go ahead, whatever they've got on them, you can have it.
Knolls don't have nothing on them.
They don't have much. They have
Okay,
they
I
have
don't know.
glaives. They have
But
glaives.
you know what?
They have glaives and longbows and arrows. So if
You know what,
Can I take a glaive?
Lucy?
actually?
I'll make you a bracelet out of their teeth.
That's so sweet of you.
And so I take some of their teeth and claws, and in the downtime that we will have going to wherever we're going next, I will.
We were heading back to the.
For
We were heading back to Greenbrier. Are we
So-
heading back to Greenbrier for now?
Yeah, well, Razak, hold on. Razak comes over, like, and surveys the battlefield and says, "Oh no, they killed Oka.
Oh.
Who's Oka?
That's the goat on the ground over there, the ibex. She was a storyteller. She was a leader of a group of local herbivores.
Okay.
Should we go tell the bad news to Ophelia?
She was Ophelia's advisor. I feel like we should probably inform her of this."
Perhaps we should return her body so they can bury her right.
Well-
Unless you animals just leave you dead out in the open to be scavenged.
I mean, there's a lot of carnage around here. I'm sure the buzzards will have a good time, unfortunately. The ibex's body, by the way, has a distinguishing accessory, which he takes with him, a beaded necklace with an eye-shaped topaz. Razak kind of removes the necklace from around, closes the goat's eyes, and says, "Rest in peace. Okay, your stories brought joy to many." And he says, "You guys should come with me to meet Ophelia and convey the news of Oka's death to her."
Think you're right. Let's go.
He takes one last look
All
at the body and kind of begins to saunter off. As he's kind of walking away, he says, "Those Knolls were part of a local criminal group called the Vile Hunt."
Did they have Australian hats?
They do. That's why I said don't spoil shit for yourself.
Like in the photo?
They kill for sport and they target unawakened animals and also the ones that are awakened. They don't care whether or not we have minds of our own. They just want to hunt for sport and for the fun of it, really. That's why everyone around here hates their asses.
For good reason, I hate their asses too.
They're all led by a cruel huntsmaster. And said that they live somewhere around here, but we don't know where they're making camp, unfortunately, or else we would have driven them off a long time ago.
Well, Perhaps we can offer our services to Ophelia to track down these monsters.
So as you guys
Let's-
continue to walk,
So- yeah.
Go ahead.
I was just saying, do we reset, or do we need a short rest, or what do we need while we're
I'm
walking?
good. I didn't lose any health.
I did.
Um,
I used
Good,
spell
but-
slots.
Travel is not considered resting. So unless you want to pause for an hour to short rest,
I
you
don't-
can.
I don't really
I'm
want to
good.
pause for an hour now.
Nah, I don't care.
We kind of wiped that board pretty quick. I think we're good.
Okay.
So after a few miles, you come across a land where sleepy rivers wind through a sprawling expanse of high grasses and fruiting trees.
That's where we parked the castle.
It's close by. Giant herbivores such as long-necked giraffes and brachiosaurs munch on tall vegetation.
Hell yeah.
By the way, there are
dinosaur.
dinosaurs here. It's giant lizards that
I love
no
it.
one knows about.
Okay.
What wonder it is seeing those for the first time. Can you imagine, Daramar?
Just
Right.
fucking
What is Daramar's
Jurassic Park
reaction
theme
to seeing
song
a
plays in the
fucking
background.
Brachiosaurus?
Daramar's reaction is wonder and terror, and he doesn't want to get anywhere near him.
All right. While herds of bison, gazelle, and goats wander the surrounding plains. In the distance, rock formations encircle a broad crater. Crater at the center of the Heart Delta, which is called, according to Razak, the Hollow. So you see this scene of as you guys kind of approach the lip of the crater and look down into it, you can see a small pool of water where the other where a number of the other herbivores have gathered, with one of them being a large elephant.
Okay.
Ophelia.
Spraying water over herself.
Oh, she's directing like the conversation. They're talking about animal things.
Rat.
When Razak kind of interrupts and says, "Ophelia, I have really bad news. Unfortunately, Oka is dead. She was killed by the Vile Hunt." And he presents the necklace to Ophelia. And Ophelia looks like does a little like gasp and does like the chest grab but with her trunk. He says, "Oh
Crazy
my,
thought. The sloth is the leader of the hunt.
that's most unfortunate. And who are these people you've brought with you?"
Lucy Latley.
I don't know what they call
Silver
themselves,
Fox.
but they are a group of random people that showed up at the camp and wanted to see the gate. And then they fought off the gnolls after, who were eating her corpse, but apparently it was too late to save her, but they kind of chased off the gnolls at the very least. Ophelia turns to your group and says, "I'm saddened by Oka's death, but I thank you for coming to tell me. I fear this is not the end of the Vile Hunt, though."
Where are these gnolls coming from?
"I don't know. We're unable to tell. They have a camp somewhere nearby, surely, but unfortunately we're unable to find them at the moment. Though I have my suspicions as to who their leader is."
Prey animals, probably not their priority to hunt other people down. Probably not in their skill set. He
You
says
think
to himself.
Evansville would have more of a lead. We'd like to help
Or-
you get rid of this menace.
Maybe we can do that for you.
If you
Maybe we
find
can
out,
get rid of this vile hunt.
if you find out who is truly responsible for Oka's death, then I can certainly reward you with something of incredible value.
You
I
said
have-
you had a suspicion?
Yes, I have a suspicion that the Vile Hunt is actually working for Ebenclaw, the leader of the predators at Razortooth Rock.
Nobles. Saber-tooth tiger.
I recently defeated him in a battle when he and some of his predators attacked a herd that was under my protection,
Oh, Slay.
and I
You know-
feel like he's doing this as a way to get revenge on me.
Oh. That saddens me to hear. Predators are such noble creatures. It saddens me to see them stoop to such lows.
Mind you, this is only suspicion. I would ask that you go and meet with Ebenclaw and determine the truth of this.
Aye, we were going there when we discovered the corpse of your friend and avenge her death.
Very well. If you can find out the truth behind this, come and tell me.
Did Arzak give her the necklace?
Razak did, yes. He gave her the necklace.
Okay. Sorry,
I give you my word, Ophelia. I'll get
No
to
way!
the bottom of this.
Whoa! Family meeting.
Yes, Dad.
One second. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, 1 second, Ophelia. Hold on a second. Let me talk to my friend here. Oh, wait a minute. What are you signing us up for?
Deramar?
What are you signing us up for? This isn't our fight. Are you gonna make this our fight?
I'm not signing you up for anything. I gave her my word.
Yeah, and I'm part of this party when we're all trying to keep each other alive. So
You don't
yeah,
have to come. Did you hear her?
you don't
She
want me
said
to come.
She's gonna give you valuables. Who knows? Maybe it's
she
something
didn't
that'll turn
touch
the
the
tide
table.
for our
She's an elephant. Okay, she might be giving us a pile of leaves to eat. We
And
don't
how
know what
many
she's gonna give
elephants
us.
have you seen in your life? Huh?
You've changed? What's happened? You're
What are you
not
talking
interested in
about?
gold and riches anymore. All of a sudden, you want to fight for strange animals that we don't know.
Well, guess what? You never seen this side of me. I love the wild places of the world, and I'll protect them with my life.
You know, I like this side of Silver Fox. I'm all for encouraging it.
You see, I've
He
been
says
trying to
elephant.
tell you. Some things are evil and destroy things like dragons.
Like dragons.
And some things are good and holy like predators and prey and
You know
good
what?
wild earth.
I suppose I will have to go, if only to keep you alive.
I'm gonna turn to Lucy and just like mouth the word elephant. Like, what the hell is an elephant? Just,
An elephant
very
is a
confused.
beautiful, rare creature. I've only heard stories. I've never seen one.
And then they're like talking with Ophelia, and I'm kind of standing in the back, like kind of dazing off, and I'm gonna put my hand up, be like, if we help, can you give me a ride on your back?
An odd request?
Yeah, but like,
Yeah, but like,
But like, I want to ride on your back.
only for a couple minutes.
No.
Oh well.
if we help, can I partake in the community grooming?
What the? That's
You mentioned it and it sounded interesting.
Ophelia kind of like looks at you and says, "You seem a bit too clean."
Oh,
For
thank
that.
you. Okay.
She grooms herself regularly.
All right,
that's
all
why
right.
she's-
I
that's why
know.
she's so clean.
All right, this is Silver Fox's deal. So if he decides to do this, then
Look,
I'm with him. But
if
I'm
you're-
not
if
happy
you're
about the
gonna
delay.
Come with me.
Of course, I'm going to come with you. You need someone who can keep you alive. This is
But
ridiculous.
if there's any place worth the effort to help and save and preserve, it's this place. And that's what I'll say about that.
Have you ever seen a saber-toothed tiger?
No!
Well,
Why didn't you want to?
There, mic drop.
All right.
Alright,
So-
to Ebenclaw we go. Ophelia, you have my word. These guys, I don't know, but you can count on me. And then he triumphantly, with his chest out, saunters away.
Okay.
No, I just like
Walking
turn around
along
and
with him
follow
with
you.
his chest out as well.
I turn around and follow you, but like muttering under my breath, like, well, I don't even know if I should help. Like, trying to give me a runner, but like it was just a thing.
Well,
I don't even know
He
if I'm gonna
certainly is a being of
What's the
conviction.
big deal? Just I get on your back and you walk me around. What's the big
help. Yeah,
deal?
what the hell? It's so easy.
Follow, and
Get
then
on your
I
back now.
I call back to her and I say, "See you at grooming time."
Ugh. I don't
Oh,
like
God.
that.
Weird.
Time.
She turns to Daramar, being apparently the only sane person of the group. Everyone else has issues. Looks at Daramar and says, "You really are not obligated, but I would be willing to pay for your services. I can't get involved, you see, as the leader of the Hearts Delta, but I would be willing to provide you assistance should you find where the rest of the vile hunt is camped. So at the very least, you won't be alone in your fight. We want them gone as much as anybody.
This is not my fight. This is Silver Fox's fight that he's picked on your behalf. And he's my companion, and that's how we do things in my world, so I'm going to help. But we are on a quest of our own to locate a fugitive creature. So if whatever you do have to offer us, if there's anything that will help us locate this person or travel these lands safely, then I'd be interested in that if you're thinking of a reward. Otherwise, talk to Silver Fox. He's the one running this show.
Well, I will await your word here for when you return.
Okay.
And then you guys...
You're not going to ask what she's going to give you?
No.
Sorry for metagaming.
You'll find out at the end.
No, I'm not. I mean, I'm not in negotiation. It's just sort of this is what I expect. I'm going to go do this for you. You know, it's up to her to determine whether she feels like it's worthy of what we've done.
So, as you guys, someone begrudgingly, move toward Razortooth Rock. It's about 5 miles spireward from Camp Greenbrier. When you get there, an arid land of stark rock formations and rugged cliffs stretches ahead. Amid the dust, brush, and murky streams doze groups of wolves, tigers, hyenas, crocodiles, and more. A fang-shaped peak rises at the center of the wilderness, its surface etched with paths and caves. As you begin your trek through these lands, you can see several predators that are lounging around you, giving you a little bit of an air of uncertainty, especially when they begin to follow you at a distance. Not threatening any violence, but certainly curious and menacing in their own way, intimidating.
Be prepared.
Yeah. You can see like there's a number of like by the time that you
Great, yes.
in you bendy. All right. By the time you reach Razortooth Rock, you have essentially like you're leading a parade of different predator animals. And as you begin your climb, you find
Doing a little march with my violin.
I'm riding Glint.
sure at the about like halfway up the mountain, there's a cave where inside you find the massive hulking form of a saber-toothed tiger who is resting lazily in the shade, whose head perks up and
Be you Ebenclaw.
I am Ebenclaw. Who seeks me? What use is man here?
Wait, what did he say? Sorry, you cut out.
What use is man here?
What use is man is getting rid of the poachers who hunt herbivore and carnivore alike for sport. Now we're here to help you stop them. Ophelia already had casualties to these murders of the vile hunt. Have you any quarrel with these disgusting gnolls?
I hate the hunt. They kill indiscriminately. There is no honor in their group.
Now there's a common thread between us.
I would see them destroyed as easily as any prey under my claw.
So would we. Now can we strike a chord? Any information you can give us about the whereabouts of the hunt, we will seek them out and hunt them and destroy them for the good of these lands.
Wait a minute.
That is my word. No, wait in a minute.
they do listen, Silver Fox. If they do this and he doesn't like it and it's dishonorable, why hasn't he ended them? Look at all the predators that followed us up here. Why can't they do it themselves?
I have
Well, why can't
tried.
they help us?
We have been unsuccessful in finding their camp. If I knew where they were, I would absolutely have murdered them a long time ago.
All right.
Well, luckily you have the best rangers on this side of the Outlands to help you. And by rangers, I mean me and Glint.
Now, I do not know where this camp resides, but I know of one who might.
Who might that be?
Great.
Seek the leader of Eagle's Eyrie. Parvaz the Albatross may have seen the knolls from afar. His bird's eye view may give us some insight. If he
I will
knows,
seek out Parvas.
if he knows where they are, and you will learn of their location, bring this information to me and me alone, and I will descend upon their camp with the force of all my pack.
May we take part in this glorious hunt with you, my lord. Lord of the Rock.
He kind of like he's like lowers his eyelids at you, like clearly he's being flattered right now. He's like absolutely reveling in it. He says,
You may, of course. Anyone who will join the hunt against these vile gnolls may do so at their leisure.
I will you have my blade, and that of any companion of mine who ain't too coward to fight for what's right and what's wild.
And my bow.
And my axe.
And my bandicore.
Cool.
Very well. Then be off with you.
Aye. Off we go.
Okay.
Would you
Got to find a.
Wait, was Razak with us that whole time, leading us to the razor tooth rock?
I don't think he was.
he could have been if you wanted him to be.
No.
Well, okay. I'm just gonna ask Evan Claw. You know, we're new to these parts. What direction is the Eyrie in? Any direction is fine. We'll find it if you give us a direction.
The Eyrie is only a few hours away from the camp.
What camp?
South Greenbrier.
Oh.
South of Camp Greenbrier. You will find their nest.
Okay.
Oh, does it have a big Ferris wheel? Oh.
No.
Okay.
No.
All right.
Okay. Somewhere in the forest,
all
canopy.
right.
In the spirit of not
we-
doing that voice again for a little while.
Silver Fox bows to the saber-toothed tiger, in reverence for his power and majesty as a predator of these lands, a very fragile and noble creature, and he takes his leave and leads the party south to the Eyrie.
Cool.
Um,
The whole time I was thinking, like,
Are you?
I'm gonna give. Wait. All right. So it's like a crazy different combination of biomes.
Yeah.
What kind of biome does the Eyrie reside in?
well, I'll tell you. Straight, high-branched trees create a lofty canopy, broad nests and tree houses hiding amongst the branches. Below, small forest creatures scamper around across shadowed trails. So this is in the middle of a forest, basically.
So
this is
it's
your
a
favorite
forest.
terrain.
Okay.
So it's a forest.
So it's a forest. Yes.
So I wanted to. Okay. You know. All right. This is fine.
If it's going to be hours of travel, then I'd like to short rest.
It is. It's going to be 3 hours travel.
But-
So
Does travel count as short rest?
No.
No, but that's
you
what I'm
you
saying.
Could take
is
a break.
I'd like
Like
to
you've
rest.
done a lot of walk. Like this is like you arrived here in like the morning, and it is now like getting into like late afternoon at this point.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
we get
thinking
short
we're done.
rest.
Let's go back to Greenbrier. Let's get something to eat. Let's see what the fallout is of our battle with the Knolls, if that's made any news, and we can prepare to meet with the Albatross tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Let's,
So you want a long rest?
Yeah,
I was down
I
to
mean,
just short rest.
I'm
but-
ready to
What is
spend
a
the
short-
night.
Short rest is an hour.
Short rest is an hour.
Otherwise, we'd be meeting with the Eagles at by moonlight.
I mean, you'd be meeting with them like as the sun is setting, basically.
Oh, that's kind
but-
of cool though.
That's what
I
I'm
can
saying.
long rest in 4 hours.
We can
Sunset
long rest at
from
the Erie, possibly if we negotiate
we-
correctly.
We don't know anything about these creatures. We don't know
Well,
if they're
are
gonna be
you-
friend
are
or
you-
foe.
Do
Derry,
you
let's
need
take
a
a nap.
comfy feather mattress and an inn to sleep? Oh, you can sleep on the ground.
No, I just
Get
need to
'em
know.
out.
I just need to know I'm not going to get killed in my sleep by some strange sentient
Oh,
creature.
We'll take watches. That's how it works out here.
Or we stay in Greenbrier where we're heroes for killing those gnolls and get something to eat and rest and do this in the morning.
Look,
Well, I don't have
Right.
to sleep,
You know,
so I will just keep watch.
You don't need to sleep?
Yeah, I'm a drow.
You do need to go into trance.
I gotta like meditate, but
Wait a minute, you don't sleep?
no.
No,
Never.
he's an elf. Elves do not need to sleep.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I don't either.
Yeah.
Well, if
you are a
you're
strange
full
creature.
elf, yeah.
I think we can afford to push through this afternoon and end up at the Eyrie by dusk. And then we'll see how negotiations go, and then we can make camp in the forest.
Alright.
And trust me, I know the forest.
Fine.
I'll be alert the entire time, as will our elven companions. They don't sleep. Did you know that?
I didn't know that. They're strange creatures who don't sleep. What kind of
That'll come to your advantage this time.
Or high five, Dresden.
What kind of devilry is this?
Okay, so.
All right, so
we push-
all right, you're
we
calling the
push through
shots.
afternoon.
You're calling the shots. Let's travel.
We push through the afternoon, towards the Eyrie.
Okay. All right. So, it doesn't take a super long time to find them because all you have to do is follow the cacophony of cawing and cackling that all the birds in the Eyrie make. And eventually, it's essentially in a massive apiary that's like covered. Like the canopy above is, from what you can see on the ground, mostly like really broad nests and tree houses that have been constructed here. If you ask any one of the various birds, they'll tell you that the eagles, the parvaz, currently in a meeting place called the Watcher's Talon, deep in the forest, outside of the Eyrie. But they can point you the way. So you would have to. They're not gonna like help you like reach it, but you're welcome to try and like find your way there. So you can roll a survival check to try and find your way to the.
So, okay, hold on.
You have an advantage on those because forest is your favorite terrain.
So, are there any like eagles around that are?
Sure. There's any number of birds here in the Eyrie. So any type of bird you can think of, you could probably find.
Okay, I would like to cast Animal Friendship upon any eagle that I see. What kind of eagles do I see?
I mean, there's.
Within
I mean,
30 feet of me.
I would say American eagles, but America doesn't exist.
You mean bald eagles?
Yeah, bald eagles, sure.
Baldness doesn't exist either.
Bald eagles,
Baldness.
brown eagles, any different kind of eagle.
Golden eagles are also in America.
Sure.
I saw one once. It was awesome.
Saw one at Zoo to You one time. It was great.
So let's. What kind of eagle is it, DM, Mr. DM?
It's called a bald eagle for
Okay.
reasons.
Bald eagle.
For
So
PR purposes.
as we're traveling, we've kind of noticed that we've entered this very bird-heavy area, and Silver Fox has noticed eagles watching their pathway, giving their shrill cries as they make their way through this forest. And he gets an idea, and he goes into his pack and he brings out a piece of dried fish from his rations, and there's an eagle that has landed on a branch and is watching them on a nearby pine tree, and he kind of wiggles the dried fish in the air, and he whispers a word under his breath, a word that everyone can hear, but they don't know quite what it is, what it means, and he throws the fish to the eagle as he casts the spell Animal Friendship.
Okay, ping that in chat for me real quick, so I can
what?
read it. Ping Animal
Yeah.
Friendship in chat for me.
So this beast is now. We mean it no harm.
So an interesting thing happens. You toss the eagle the fish, but you feel your spell fail as you do. Intelligent beasts, awakened beasts, are immune to the effects of this spell.
What?
If a beast's intelligence is 4 or higher, the spell fails. Intelligent animals have a minimum intelligence of 10.
Oh, fails.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, in that
So unfortunately,
case,
your thing fails. But the eagle's like you toss fish at, and he catches it. He's like, "Hey, thanks, appreciate it."
and so all right. So now I know that this is a smarter beast, and I go, my friend, ruler of the skies. We need to find him. Your master. We need to find Parvas. This quest we are on affects the entire Camp Greenbrier and Faunel as a whole. It's of dire importance that we see him. Could you lead us to him?
I got other stuff to do. Let me think about it. Go ahead and roll a persuasion check.
If I give him another fish, can I have advantage?
No.
Oh.
No,
Did I try and persuade him?
the birds of the Eyrie have a kind of a
Can
aloofness
anyone
to them.
help me with my persuasion check?
I have good persuasion, but let's
We
see
have a
this.
lot more fish where that came from.
Can
What about
anyone help
bardic
me with my
inspiration?
persuasion check to?
Oh,
I can.
Oh, whoa!
I
Damn.
didn't tell you to
Okay.
roll, so we're not going to use that one.
oh.
What?
Unfortunately, I didn't tell you to roll.
I said I asked if
It's-
I could persuade him.
But you.
I didn't say
wait,
yes.
You can help me persuade him,
Well, I'll roll again. I do good.
but I will roll with
Was that a
advantage.
nat 20? Oh, haha. That's funny.
So, Garrett, what do you?
if
Can
you-
she help me with the persuasion roll? And give
She
me
can
advantage?
she can give you advantage if you want, or she can say her own thing, and then I will ask her to roll.
All right. What do you want to say your own thing, and roll again,
I did
or
say
help me,
him.
or help me? What did you say?
I said we have a lot more fish where that came from.
Okay.
Oh.
The eagle looks at you and says, "I'm not a pet. I am an intelligent creature."
Then I help you. With this bird.
Okay, she's gonna give me advantage, and I'm gonna say, even intelligent creatures need to eat. And you know, we will reward you for the information that you give and your time in guiding us to Parvas. What say you? Great.
He says, "Fine. Very well. I shall guide you as far as I can. But be warned, I cannot take you the entire way."
Right. We know the location is rocky and hard way to go. We shall figure that out on our own. But lead us as far as you may.
Follow quickly. I have other things to do today. And he begins to fly off.
Silver Fox looks to his companion and goes, "We must move faster. Come on!" And he starts running through the forest.
Okay. Roll me a survival check with advantage. Yeah, easy enough.
19.
So at a certain point, the eagle takes you to a certain point and then lands at a branch. Says, "This is about as far as I can go. You'll have to find the rest of your way from here." Good
Okay,
luck.
real quick. Can I have a bathroom break?
I was gonna say,
Go to the bathroom.
yeah,
Can we
Yeah,
have
well-
a quick bathroom break?
yeah. With that survival roll, I'll say the rest of the way is easy enough for you to find.
Cool.
And we'll go ahead and we'll pick up with the Eerie in a second. So I'm gonna pause the recording.
Okay. I'm gonna go as well. All right then.
Although I really would like to.
All right, so as you guys kind of trek through the forest here, you come upon, in the center of a clearing, a large, petrified, lifeless tree.
Sick.
Wherein the giant albatross Parvaz holds court. And when I say giant albatross, I mean big enough to ride albatross.
Nice.
He stands taller than all of you, probably 10-ish feet tall. Just for
Like Wang
quick
Shi
glance.
Tong fucking albatross.
Yeah, he's massive, massive albatross, with a set of golden tail feathers splayed out behind him.
Nice.
Here you can see another a congress of winged creatures, so sapient eagles, owls. There's a giant lizard thing with like bat wings and a triangular shaped head perched on one of the branches. Winged lizards, and more. And as you guys kind of approach and interrupt their congress here, he says, "Who are these humans to interrupt our conversation?"
Silver Fox is at the head with Glint by his side. He gives a deep bow, along with Glint. He kind of like snaps at Glint like bow bow, and he gives a deep bow and he says, "Lords of the sea, sky, and night, we come to you to ask for your aid for a quest that affects all of Faunel. We seek the location of the camp of the, what was it? The Vile Hunt.
The Vile Hunt.
On behalf of Ophelia, the leader of the Hearts Delta, as well as Ebenclaw of Razortooth Rock. They have both given our party, consent to hunt these vile gnolls and end their pillaging of these virgin lands. What say you?"
I know where the Vile Hunt lives, but I don't know why I should tell you. The Vile Hunt hasn't bothered my followers at all. I have no quarrel with their group.
Have they not? Or are you just last on the menu? For they hunt the creatures of the land. And what then when they end... what then when they run out of easy prey, the herbivores? They'll go after the predators next. And then, once they're out of them, they'll turn their eyes to the treetops. And they'll come after you. This affects everyone in the ecosystem, the food chain. Trust us, you want to nip this problem in the bud right away. For they aren't just your normal predators. They will kill. Not for sustenance, not for survival alone, but they'll kill for your pretty little tail feathers.
Go ahead and roll me a persuasion check, please.
Okay. Does anyone want to like help me?
I'll give you advantage anyway because you made it personal.
Okay.
Oh,
He says, "They cannot reach me. My kind and myself are above them, literally and figuratively."
can I say, the gnolls we killed, they bore glaives. Do you know what a glaive is? Those types of weapons can cut branches as easily as they can cut the limbs of a creature. It won't take very much for this group. If they want you gone to start cutting down the trees where you live, then where will you go? They don't have to attack you or your kin, only the place where you live.
Well, we will simply find another tree. There are thousands here around Faunel, and around the Beastlands as well.
All right.
I am open, however, to a trade. Perhaps something of value, something of Ophelia's.
We know not
that's-
what Ophelia has to offer.
Whatever belongs to Ophelia is not ours to give you.
But she...
At least not
She
until
sent you
you
on her
help.
behalf, yes? Surely she promised some kind of reward, or you humans wouldn't really be on this case to begin with.
That's between her and us.
Like a selfless journey.
Well, she has in her possession a figurine of wondrous power that I am particularly interested in. If this is to be your reward, promise it to me, and I shall reveal the location of the camp to you.
And if it isn't?
If it isn't, then I suppose you'll just have to find it by yourself.
Oh man, I'm not walking all the way back to the elephant.
You didn't say you have to give it to him now. You just said you have to promise to.
Yeah. I mean, I don't care. It's Silver Fox's show, so I'm here to help him. Whatever he thinks. I don't know. He knows creatures better than I do. This is all just fairyland shit for me. I'm about ready to wake up from this dream.
Of course, if you have anything else that would be interesting to me, I could accept another trade.
What about your life for some help?
You know, we're trying to help you,
Threatening him.
and you're trying to negotiate. Who else can we talk to around here? Get me your manager. Like, you know, you're negotiating. You're risking the well-being of the creatures that you lead
Of all of
for a
Faunel.
petty piece of treasure.
From my point of view, my people and I are not in danger. And should Ophelia and eventually Ebenclaw fall, then it seems the rest of Faunel be ripe for the taking. We can finally end this petty squabble between the three of us, and I will come out on top, as naturally I
You will
should.
inherit. You would inherit a kingdom of bones that will eventually be absorbed into the Beastlands and then return to its rightful state of being. You'd throw away this peace that you have between the three of you, this harmony.
Tenuous
Your
peace at
own
best.
vanity.
We hate each other as much as anyone, but Ophelia has done a very good job at very least placating us. If she were out of the picture, and were Ebenclaw out of the picture, however, well, we wouldn't have any need for hostilities now, would we? I would become the de facto leader. Of course.
You're scared of the little kitty cats attacking all your little birdie friends. Is that it?
Scared, no. Just perturbed.
Well, guess what? Albatros's nest on the ground. You'll never be safe. Never be safe in the gnolls that patrol this place, nor will your children or your lifelong mate.
You know, we've met all three of them, and I'm ready to kill him for the sake of the other two.
I'm gonna say, this guy sounds like a fucking villain.
He's an opportunist.
I kind of want to. Is there? I kind of want to appeal with all these things that I've been saying to not only Parvaz, but his Congress as well. Surely there is a noble bird among them who hears reason.
Yeah, that's the way to go. That's the way to go with it.
I kind of I want to look around and see if there are any
Challenge them.
who are willing to oppose.
Challenge them to call out who agrees with Parvaz's selfish thinking.
Do all of your constituents, your Congress, agree with your rash decision making and short-sighted decisions? Is there not a noble bird among you? He points to everyone. Who can see far enough, who can see close enough that even they are in danger?
Make me another persuasion check.
Advantage?
Mm-mm.
No?
Wasn't that good?
Normal roll.
Can someone help?
You have disadvantage because they're on his side, but you have an advantage because you're making a good argument. So they cancel out.
Okay. Normal roll.
Yeah.
Oh. Can birds murmur? Did a murmur go through the bird?
Yeah, they kind of did. Well, you see, like, you hear like the ruffling of feathers as people, as birds begin to, kind of like, as much as a bird can whisper, you hear like, cackling and cawing in distance. Some of them are like, it makes a good point. The other ones are, like, I really don't think he makes a good point.
Maybe if you did like a circle of life, if you tried like circle of life, predators, prey, birds.
We've already said that.
We have. All right. We could challenge him like, fine, but I want everyone here to remember what we offered when you are, when your forest is gone and the gnolls are running a Faunel. What will happen to the birds? That kind of thing. Because I'm about ready to leave. We could do this for Ophelia and what's his name? Ironclaw?
Ebenclaw.
Without this bird.
Garrett.
Yeah.
Can I if I use thaumaturgy to create some extrasensory effects in this setting that we are in, we're standing in this this circle of trees and talking to Parvaz, and he has all of his bird guys around him. If I created a wind that rustles through the trees and a faint rumble of thunder, could I get another chance at some kind of stuff if I say something with it, just as an attempt to really a last minute boom punch.
What does thaumaturgy do?
Thaumaturgy, here, I'll put it in the chat.
Yeah.
I can flicker flames and light.
Wonder, a sign of supernatural power within range. Everyone following magical effects. Your voice booms.
Rumble.
You cause flames. Harmless tremors in the ground. Instantaneous sound. So maybe you can create the sound of murmuring birds.
I can make the sound of. I can do the
create,
sound of.
All right. Here's what I'll say. Well, answer me first, Garrett.
The cry of a raven. Ominous whispers.
If I use thaumaturgy to put about 3 1-minute effects into this situation, what could I get out of that?
It tells you which ones are 1 minute or longer. So it says your voice booms 3 times louder for a minute. You cause flames to flicker, brighten, dim, or change color for a minute. You create harmless tremors in the ground for a minute. You instantaneously know. You alter the appearance of your eyes for a minute.
This isn't like prestidigitation where you can kind of make up an effect and we agree on whether or not it kind of happens.
I can do presto for you.
You can also create the sound of the beating of drums.
I'll say you can do that, but some of them are instantaneous, some of them are not a minute long.
I mean,
cry of a raven. Spells in D&D
ominous whispers.
They only do what they say they do to a point. Certain things like thaumaturgy have wiggle room for interpretation. So I'll let you use it. It sounds fine. I'm just saying
instantaneous sound.
At this point, you're making an argument, and none of this has been working. So people are leaning away from your side. So I'm gonna raise the DC by a little bit.
Well, then we need a magical effect to.
If any of the people who have a positive charisma score want to maybe jump in and help, that would be useful, perhaps.
No, I'm not.
I could give it a try.
So, can I?
I think we should let Lucy try.
I was gonna look to Lucy, and I was gonna.
I'm willing to try, but
how about this? How about this? I'm gonna say, My liege, may I have counsel with my party to better offer our services to you?
Be quick about it. I have other things to discuss at this meeting.
Okay, I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna go to Lucy, and I'm in her ear. I'm going to say,
Crossbow.
I'm gonna say, I'm ready to shoot my crossbow at this guy, but I think we should give him another chance. If someone can convince him, I will create extrasensory effects. I'll create a wind. I'll create thunder in the distance, the sound of drums of war. Anything to get these birds to realize they're in danger. As long as someone can persuade them. And I think you're the best at it, Lucy. Sing a song to these songbirds.
Yeah, there you go. And he can punctuate it with thaumaturgy as she's.
I also
Will
have
assess with magic. Yeah, you could do like I can do the fucking thunder and the Grant, did you say I could do drums?
Well, it says
You can do
such
drums.
as.
If you
it says
clue
such
me
as.
in,
We can come
I
up with
can
something
create
else.
a minor illusion of drums.
So here's what I would do with thaumaturgy. I would do, and you, Garrett, tell me if any of this shouldn't happen with thaumaturgy, but I would do wind that rustles the trees. I would do the ground tremoring, and I would do the faint sounds of drums in the distance.
Well, I can do the drums, Daniel, if you want.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Well then,
in terms of
either
like
of the-
in terms
Oh,
of like
how about-
creating
how about-
effects that last for a long time, the only one you can do of those that you listed is the tremors. The other ones are instantaneously, so you have to recast the spell over and over again.
Well, yeah, my drums last a minute.
what if I did like the sounds of instead of the cry of a raven or ominous whispers, the sounds of hyenas laughing in the distance?
Again, it's an instantaneous sound, so
Sure.
it happens instantaneously. It's not a prolonged effect, if that makes any sense.
Sure. I mean, I just
So it's
want
got-
to be able to.
You can do that. Like I'm saying, I'm not saying you can't do that. I'm just saying that
I
just keep
can
in mind
only
that
do one.
that's what it's going to be. It's not going to be like minor illusion, because that's what minor illusion is for. It's for creating those long-lasting small sensory effects.
Well,
Daniel,
I
yours
could
will be
do-
like a single clap of thunder, a single bark of laughter, not like.
But I mean, casting time is 1 minute, so like.
It says up to duration is up to 1 minute.
Oh, sorry. One action is casting time.
Yes,
So, how long is an action? A couple seconds.
6 seconds basically.
So I can layer a few of these on top of each other, can I not?
You can layer the minute-long ones over each other, yes, but in
But
order
not
to cast the
instantaneously.
spell, you have to do it multiple times to set up everything you want to do. So what I'm saying is, like, you can do all of this stuff. That's fine. It would give someone else advantage if that's what you're going to use it for. Because keep in mind also the components of thaumaturgy are verbal, so you can't speak while doing this. You'd have to cast the spell using your incantation and then speak after it's done, and you wouldn't be able to cast anything while you're talking, obviously.
So, if I say something and then add an effect to that, will that give an advantage to whatever Lucy says or someone else with something says?
If you're casting the spell using a verbal component, you could
Yeah.
potentially influence the roll. Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to say to Lucy, I'll work some magic. You try your best to convince them. And then I'm going to turn back to Parvaz. I'm going to
Do you
say...
want me to take
Oh.
part in this? Because I don't know what's going on yet. You've been
So,
whispering
yeah.
to Lucy.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll Dresden.
Yeah.
What is your drum thing like?
So, here, I'll just put it in chat so you can read it. Sound or an image of an object within range that lasts for the duration. So
Oh,
I could do
minor
like
illusion.
drums, I could do roars, I could do like the sound of like an army running, maybe.
So here's what I can do. I'll make the instantaneous sound. Like when I say my words, I'm going to infuse magic in them to make it sound like there's hyenas cackling just outside the forest. And then I want you to like have drums of war.
Okay.
I want to convince them that these gnolls are on their doorstep and they mean them harm.
Cool.
And whatever Lucy can do with Presto, we do to get as big of any kind of bonus we can to get these guys to listen to us.
Okay.
Do you know what you're gonna do, Lucy?
I know what I'm gonna do.
What are you gonna do?
I am going to pull out my Faklukin Bandor. I am going to strum a delicate little tune and begin to fly. So I'm speaking at the level that the birds are on. And you guys have all of your like auditory and like visual effects going on. And is this all happening? We're doing it right now?
Sure.
Okay. So, well, if we're gonna do that, I already have faith in what Lucy's doing, and I have faith in what Dresden's gonna do. Right? The drums and everything. So, I'll kick it off by saying to Parvaz, I'll turn from our little huddle, our console, to Parvaz, and I'll say, Parvaz, it would behoove you to know, even though you know where their camp is, they are on your doorstep. Cue thaumaturgy, hyena laughter in the distance all around them.
Minor illusion pops as well.
Minor illusion pops, you hear the drums of war.
I pull out my Bandor. I begin to ascend.
Okay.
Yes. What do you say to them?
I tell them, my awakened avians, you are being led by a false friend with selfish interests. He desires material goods belonging to an ally of yours that has helped maintain balance in this beautiful natural environment you all coexist in. Throwing that alliance into the flames, into the jaws of the gnolls, will only disrupt the joys that you all currently enjoy. You all partake in, you all cherish. These gnolls have an insatiable hunger, and when they have feasted on the flesh of the fawns, and they have devoured the predators who sit upon the hill, they have bows. They will come for the skies next. And your leader refuses to aid us to protect all of you for his own selfish needs. Listen now and help us so that we can help you.
Or perish!
Yeah.
Gong in the background. Yeah, okay. Go ahead and make a persuasion check with advantage, please. It's the last attempt.
Please.
There you go.
Yes!
Yeah!
Yes! We had to put on a show to do it.
Yeah, you did, yeah. You get like a raucous like cacophony of cawing and cackling from all the birds in attendance. And as this performance kind of like reaches its end, Parvaz kind of like looks. If a bird could raise his eyebrows, he would. But he kind of looks at you and silences the cacophony by unfolding his massive wingspan and spreading his golden tail feather and says, "Enough! That is enough out of all of you. Very well. Clearly, this means something to all of you.
Something.
Clearly, this means something to all of you. Very well, I will share the location of the camp, but don't count on my help in ridding the forest of these vile creatures."
A most fair decision, my liege. And Silver Fox bows.
He says.
He bows and winks and gives a thumbs up to Lucy.
He leans down off of the tree, like kind of cranes over his neck, rather leans over the nest that he's currently sitting on, and looks down at a group of quails that are sitting in the dirt. He says, "Draw them a map of where the Knowles camp is." And all of the quails, like, they do their little quail scamper. They just like skirt into the dirt a little bit, and then they draw in with their feet like a very rough outline of, here's Greenbrier, here's Ebenclaw's space, here's Ophelia, here's us, and they mark a location. Where is that actually?
I'll mark it on your map.
They mark a location that looks to be about half a day's travel from Camp Greenbrier.
I tell the quails I like their head knots, their top knots.
He's like, "Thank you," and then they gotta like scurry back to the tree trunk. There, you have your information. Now we have other matters to discuss at this meeting. Take this and go, please. You've disrupted my meeting long enough.
I will take our leave. And Silver Fox bows again and then turns to go.
You must bring to me a shrubbery.
Right before we exit, I'm kind of gonna throw over my shoulder.
Something nice, not too expensive.
Wait, what dress did say?
As we're walking out, I throw over my shoulder real quick. Thanks, Chicken Man. I'm sure I'll be seeing you. And then
I toss some seed on the floor in a disrespectful way.
Chicken Man. How rude. As you kind of leave the forest, a couple of birds shit on you for that one.
Can I deflect missiles?
No. Nope. If you were to try and catch it, it would get on you anyway. Okay.
I'm gonna shoot the shit out of my guy with my crossbow.
I don't have to catch it. I can deflect it.
All right, so
I deflect it using Silver Fox.
So we're getting close to the end of this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the session here, and it will be your decision next session whether to go it alone or try and take the information to either Ebenclaw or Ophelia to try and get some help.
Okay.
But you now know the location of the Vile Hunts camp, and we will deal with that next episode.
Well, I'll just sounds good. We'll have Kava that time, yeah.
Hopefully, yeah.
Hopefully.
Kava will just poof out of nowhere and be like, "What the fuck are we doing?"
Dude, all my nat 20s were because Kava wasn't here.
What?
Kava's been sucking up the luck.
She gave you them
nurse
tomorrow.
me, dude.
All right, we're gonna end it here tonight. Today, we'll pick up again next week. Bye.